Picture this, a massive stone structure built with such precision that even modern technology struggles to replicate it. Or imagine an ancient device crafted over 2,000 years ago that could predict the movements of the stars with astonishing accuracy. These are not scenes from a science fiction movie. They are real mysteries left behind by ancient civilizations, puzzles that have baffled historians, archaeologists, and scientists for centuries. Welcome to a journey through time where we uncover 50 of the most perplexing enigmas of the ancient world. From the towering pyramids of Egypt to the cryptic symbols of an undeciphered manuscript, these mysteries continue to captivate our imagination and challenge our understanding of history. What secrets do these ancient wonders hold? Why were they created? And how did their builders achieve such incredible feats without the tools we have today? In this video, we'll explore 50 unsolved mysteries that have stood the test of time, leaving us with more questions than answers. So, are you ready to step into the unknown and uncover the secrets of the past? Let's dive in. Now turning to the first mystery on our list, we arrive at the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the most iconic and enduring symbols of ancient ingenuity. Built over 4,500 years ago, this colossal structure stands as a testament to the extraordinary skills of the ancient Egyptians. But how did they achieve such precision without the advanced tools and machinery we have today? The construction techniques of the Great Pyramid remain a subject of intense debate. Some theories suggest that massive ramps were used to haul the enormous limestone blocks into place, while others propose that the Egyptians employed a system of levers and counterweights. Each block, weighing several tons, was meticulously cut and fitted together with such accuracy that even a sheet of paper can't slide between them. Beyond its construction, the purpose of the Great Pyramid has sparked endless speculation. While it's widely believed to have served as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, some researchers argue that its alignment with celestial bodies points to a more complex function. The pyramid's sides are precisely oriented to the cardinal points of the compass, and its internal shafts align with specific stars, leading some to suggest it may have been an astronomical observatory or a monument designed to connect the pharaoh with the gods. Yet, the mystery deepens when we consider how the ancient Egyptians transported these massive stones from quarries miles away. Some theories propose that they used sledges and water to reduce friction, while others speculate about the use of advanced, now-lost technologies. Despite centuries of study, the Great Pyramid of Giza continues to defy easy explanation, leaving us in awe of the ancient world's capabilities. As we move forward, the next mystery will take us to a device so advanced for its time that it's often called the world's first computer. But for now, the Great Pyramid stands as a towering enigma, challenging us to unravel its secrets. Now shifting our focus to the next mystery, we encounter the Antikythera Mechanism, a device so astonishingly advanced for its time that it has been dubbed the world's first analog computer. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera in the early 20th century, this intricate bronze artifact dates back to around 100 to 200 years before the Common Era. At first glance, it appears to be a corroded lump of metal, but upon closer examination, it reveals a complex system of gears and dials that would rival the craftsmanship of the Renaissance over a millennium later. The Antikythera Mechanism was designed to predict astronomical events with remarkable precision. It could track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, as well as predict eclipses and even mark the dates of ancient athletic games like the Olympics. The device's gears were arranged in such a way that they mimicked the cycles of celestial bodies, essentially functioning as a mechanical calendar of the heavens. This level of sophistication suggests that the ancient Greeks possessed a far deeper understanding of astronomy and engineering than previously thought. Yet the mystery lies not just in its complexity but in its isolation. Why have no other devices like the Antikythera Mechanism been found? Was it a one-of-a-kind creation, or were there others that have been lost to time? Some scholars believe it may have been part of a larger tradition of advanced mechanical devices, while others argue that its creation was a rare feat of genius, possibly the work of a single brilliant mind. The absence of similar artifacts raises questions about the extent of ancient technological knowledge and why such innovations didn't spread more widely. The Antikythera Mechanism challenges our assumptions about the capabilities of ancient civilizations. How did its creators achieve such precision without the tools and materials we take for granted today? And what other secrets might still lie hidden, waiting to be uncovered? As we continue our journey through the mysteries of the ancient world, this remarkable device reminds us that the past holds far more surprises than we might imagine. Next, we'll explore another enigma etched into the earth itself, the mysterious Nazca Lines. Now turning to the vast expanse of the Peruvian desert, we encounter one of the most visually striking mysteries of the ancient world, the Nazca Lines. These enormous geoglyphs, etched into the arid landscape, stretch across hundreds of square kilometers, depicting a stunning array of animals, plants, and intricate geometric shapes. From a towering hummingbird to a sprawling spider, these designs are so massive that they can only be fully appreciated from high above. Yet, the Nazca people created them over 2,000 years ago, long before the invention of flight. How did they achieve such precision without an aerial perspective? And what purpose did these colossal artworks serve? Theories about the Nazca Lines are as varied as the designs themselves. Some researchers believe they served as astronomical calendars, aligning with celestial events to mark important dates for agriculture or religious ceremonies. Others suggest they were part of ritual pathways used in ceremonies to honor deities or ancestors. More speculative ideas propose that the lines were intended as messages to extraterrestrial beings, a kind of ancient communication with the cosmos. While these theories remain debated, what is clear is that the Nazca Lines held profound significance for the people who created them. Studying these geoglyphs presents unique challenges. The dry, windless climate of the Nazca Desert has preserved the lines for centuries, but their sheer size and the fragility of the terrain make them difficult to analyze. Modern technology, such as drones and satellite imaging, has provided new insights, but many questions remain unanswered. How did the Nazca people plan and execute such intricate designs on such a grand scale? Some researchers suggest they used simple tools and careful measurements, scaling up smaller models to create the massive figures. Others propose that they may have used kites or hot air balloons to gain a bird's-eye view, though no evidence of such technology has been found. The Nazca Lines continue to captivate and mystify, offering a glimpse into the ingenuity and creativity of an ancient civilization. They remind us that the past is filled with wonders that defy easy explanation, challenging us to rethink what we know about human history. As we move forward, we'll delve into another enigmatic artifact that has puzzled scholars for centuries, the Voynich Manuscript. Now shifting our focus to another baffling relic of the ancient world, we encounter the Voynich Manuscript, a book that has defied understanding for centuries. This mysterious document, named after the rare book dealer Wilfrid Voynich, who acquired it in the early 20th century, is filled with pages of undecipherable text and bizarre illustrations. Its pages are adorned with strange drawings of plants that don't seem to match any known species, intricate astronomical diagrams, and peculiar human figures engaged in cryptic activities. Written in an unknown script, the manuscript has been carbon dated to the early 15th century, yet its language and purpose remain a complete enigma. Scholars, cryptographers, and amateur sleuths alike have spent decades trying to crack the code of the Voynich Manuscript. Some believe it to be a medical or botanical text, possibly a compendium of herbal remedies, while others argue it could be an alchemical guide or even an elaborate hoax. The text structure, with its repetitive patterns and unique symbols, has led some to suggest it might be a constructed language or a cipher. Despite countless attempts using everything from medieval code-breaking techniques to modern artificial intelligence, the manuscript's secrets remain stubbornly locked away. The illustrations only deepen the mystery. The botanical drawings, while detailed, depict plants that don't correspond to any known flora, leading some to speculate they might be symbolic or entirely fictional. The astronomical diagrams include circular charts and celestial maps, but their meaning is unclear. The human figures, often depicted in what appear to be ritualistic or medicinal contexts, add another layer of intrigue. Are they representations of ancient rituals, or do they hold clues to the manuscript's true purpose? Theories about the manuscript's origin are just as varied. Some suggest it was created by a medieval scholar experimenting with a new form of writing, while others propose it might have been the work of a secretive religious sect. More speculative ideas even link it to extraterrestrial knowledge or lost civilizations. Yet, without a key to decode its language, these theories remain unproven. The Voynich Manuscript continues to captivate and frustrate researchers, standing as a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. Its pages hold the promise of untold knowledge, yet they remain just out of reach, challenging us to unravel one of history's most enduring puzzles. As we move forward, we'll explore another ancient mystery that has puzzled historians and archaeologists for generations: the legend of the lost city of Atlantis. Now turning to one of the most enduring legends of the ancient world, we delve into the mystery of the lost city of Atlantis. First described by the Greek philosopher Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Atlantis was said to be a powerful and advanced civilization that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to Plato, Atlantis was a naval empire that conquered much of Europe and Africa before sinking into the ocean in a single day and night of misfortune. But was Atlantis a real place, or was it a fictional tale meant to convey a moral lesson? This question has sparked centuries of debate and fascination. Theories about the possible location of Atlantis are as varied as they are intriguing. Some researchers believe it could have been situated in the Mediterranean, pointing to the island of Santorini, which was devastated by a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BC. The destruction of the Minoan civilization on nearby Crete has led some to speculate that this event inspired Plato's tale. Others suggest Atlantis might have been located in the Atlantic Ocean, near the Azores or the Canary Islands, where underwater geological formations have fueled speculation about submerged cities. More exotic theories place Atlantis in the Caribbean, Antarctica, or even off the coast of Japan, each supported by varying degrees of archaeological and geological evidence. The debate over Atlantis's existence is further complicated by the question of whether Plato intended it as a historical account or a philosophical allegory. Some scholars argue that Atlantis was a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris and the consequences of moral decay, rather than a literal place. Plato often used myths and stories to illustrate his philosophical ideas, and Atlantis could have served as a metaphor for the ideal state gone awry. On the other hand, proponents of Atlantis's reality point to ancient texts and oral traditions from various cultures that describe lost civilizations, suggesting that Plato's story might have been based on a kernel of historical truth. Modern technology has reignited interest in the search for Atlantis, with sonar mapping and satellite imagery being used to explore potential sites. Yet, despite these efforts, no definitive evidence has been found to confirm its existence. The mystery of Atlantis continues to captivate the imagination, blending history, myth, and speculation into a tantalizing enigma. As we move forward, we'll explore another ancient wonder that has puzzled historians and archaeologists for centuries: the iconic Stonehenge. Now shifting our focus to the windswept plains of southern England, we encounter one of the most iconic and enigmatic structures of the ancient world: Stonehenge. This prehistoric monument, composed of massive standing stones arranged in a circular pattern, has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and visitors for centuries. Who built it? How did they achieve such a feat? And what purpose did it serve? These questions lie at the heart of the enduring mystery of Stonehenge. The construction of Stonehenge is a marvel of ancient engineering. The largest stones, known as sarcens, weigh up to 25 tons each, while the smaller blue stones, transported from over 150 miles away, weigh several tons themselves. How did ancient people, without the aid of modern machinery, move and position these colossal stones? Theories range from the use of wooden sledges and rollers to the possibility of leveraging natural waterways for transportation. The precision with which the stones were arranged, aligned with the solstices, suggests a deep understanding of astronomy and geometry, raising questions about the knowledge and capabilities of its builders. The purpose of Stonehenge has been the subject of intense debate. Some researchers believe it served as a burial site, pointing to human remains found in the area dating back to its earliest phases. Others argue it functioned as an astronomical calendar, with its alignment to the summer and winter solstices marking significant seasonal events. Another theory suggests it was a place of religious or spiritual significance, possibly used for rituals or ceremonies. The diversity of these theories underscores the complexity of Stonehenge's origins and the challenges of interpreting its purpose across millennia. Adding to the mystery is the question of who built Stonehenge. While it is often attributed to the ancient Britons, the exact identity of its creators remains unclear. The construction spanned several phases over hundreds, if not thousands, of years, involving multiple generations and possibly different groups of people. This long timeline complicates efforts to pinpoint a single culture or community responsible for its creation. Modern technology has shed some light on Stonehenge's secrets, with ground-penetrating radar and other advanced techniques revealing hidden structures and pathways around the site. Yet, despite these discoveries, many questions remain unanswered. The mystery of how ancient people transported and arranged the massive stones, combined with the uncertainty surrounding its purpose, ensures that Stonehenge continues to captivate and intrigue. As we leave the ancient stones of Stonehenge behind, we turn our attention to another remarkable discovery from the ancient world, the terracotta army of China, where thousands of life-sized clay soldiers stand guard over the tomb of an emperor. Now stepping into the heart of ancient China, we uncover one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries of all time, the terracotta army. Buried for over 2,000 years, this vast collection of life-sized clay soldiers was unearthed in the 1970s near the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor. Each soldier, standing at an average height of 6 feet, is uniquely detailed with distinct facial features, hairstyles, and armor, showcasing an extraordinary level of craftsmanship. But why were these thousands of figures created, and what secrets do they hold about the emperor and his reign? The terracotta army was designed to accompany Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife, serving as his eternal guardians. The emperor, who unified China and established the Qin dynasty, was obsessed with immortality and the preservation of his legacy. The army, consisting of not only soldiers but also horses, chariots, and even acrobats and officials, was meant to protect and serve him in the next world. The sheer scale of the project, over 8,000 soldiers discovered so far, reflects the emperor's ambition and the resources at his disposal. Yet the question remains, why such an elaborate and labor-intensive effort for a tomb? The craftsmanship behind the terracotta army is nothing short of remarkable. Each figure was crafted individually, with artisans using local clay and firing techniques to create durable, lifelike statues. The soldiers were originally painted in vibrant colors, though much of the pigment has faded over time. The level of detail, from the stitching on their armor to the expressions on their faces, suggests a highly skilled workforce and a deep cultural significance placed on the afterlife. But how did the ancient Chinese achieve such precision, and what tools and techniques did they employ? Adding to the mystery is the tomb of Qin Shi Huang itself, which remains largely unexcavated. Historical records describe a lavish underground palace filled with treasures, rivers of mercury, and booby traps to deter intruders. Modern technology has detected high levels of mercury in the soil, lending credibility to these ancient accounts. Yet the decision to leave the tomb undisturbed raises questions about what lies beneath and the potential risks of excavation. What other secrets might the tomb hold, and why has it remained untouched for so long? The Terracotta Army not only serves as a testament to the power and vision of Qin Shi Huang, but also offers a glimpse into the beliefs and practices of ancient China. Its discovery has reshaped our understanding of early Chinese civilization, yet many mysteries remain. Why did the emperor feel the need for such an elaborate afterlife army? What was the true purpose of the tomb's intricate design, and what other wonders might still lie hidden beneath the earth? As we leave the silent ranks of the Terracotta Army behind, our journey takes us to the remote island of Rapa Nui, where the towering moai statues stand as silent sentinels of a lost civilization. Now shifting our gaze to the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, we arrive at the enigmatic Easter Island, home to the iconic moai statues. These towering stone figures, carved by the Rapa Nui people, have stood as silent witnesses to a civilization long gone, their origins and purpose shrouded in mystery. Scattered across the island, the moai are more than just statues. They are a testament to the ingenuity, spirituality, and determination of the people who created them. The moai, some standing as tall as 33 feet and weighing up to 80 tons, were carved from volcanic rock at the Rano Raraku quarry. Each statue is unique, with distinct facial features and expressions, yet all share a common design: elongated heads, broad noses, and solemn, almost haunting gazes. But how did the Rapa Nui people, with no access to modern tools or machinery, manage to carve, transport, and erect these massive figures across the island? This question has puzzled archaeologists and historians for centuries. One of the most enduring mysteries surrounding the moai is their transportation. Theories abound, from the use of wooden sledges and ropes to the idea that the statues were walked upright to their final locations. Recent experiments have shown that small teams could move a replica moai by rocking it side to side, mimicking a walking motion. However, the logistics of moving dozens of these colossal statues across rugged terrain remain a subject of debate. What is clear is that the Rapa Nui people invested immense effort and resources into this endeavor, suggesting that the moai held profound significance. But what was their purpose? Many believe the moai were created to honor ancestors, serving as a bridge between the living and the dead. The statues, often placed on ceremonial platforms called ahu, may have been intended to watch over the island's inhabitants, offering protection and spiritual guidance. Others suggest that the moai marked sacred sites or served as symbols of power and prestige for rival clans. The placement of the statues, many facing inland rather than toward the sea, supports the idea that they were meant to oversee the communities they represented. The decline of the Rapa Nui civilization adds another layer of intrigue to the moai. Some theories propose that the island's resources were depleted due to the construction and transportation of the statues, leading to societal collapse. Others point to environmental changes, overpopulation, or conflicts as contributing factors. Whatever the cause, the moai stand as a poignant reminder of a once thriving culture and the mysteries it left behind. As we contemplate the silent faces of the moai, we are reminded of the enduring human desire to leave a mark on the world, to create something that outlasts our time. These statues, carved with such care and precision, continue to inspire awe and curiosity, inviting us to uncover the secrets of the people who brought them to life. And as we leave Easter Island behind, our journey takes us to another ancient marvel, the Baghdad Battery. a mysterious artifact that challenges our understanding of ancient technology. Now turning to the sands of ancient Mesopotamia, we encounter one of the most puzzling artifacts ever discovered, the Baghdad Battery. This small, unassuming object, dating back nearly 2,000 years, has sparked intense debate among historians and scientists. Found in the ruins of a Parthian village near Baghdad in the 1930s, the artifact consists of a clay jar, a copper cylinder, and an iron rod. When filled with an acidic substance like vinegar or lemon juice, it has the potential to generate a small electric current. But what was its purpose? Was it truly an ancient battery, or does it represent something entirely different? The idea that the Baghdad Battery could have been used to generate electricity challenges our understanding of ancient technology. Some researchers suggest it may have been employed for electroplating, a process that uses electricity to coat one metal with another. Ancient artisans were known for their skill in creating gilded objects, and this device could explain how they achieved such precision. However, others argue that the voltage produced by the battery would have been too weak for practical electroplating, raising questions about its true function. Another theory proposes that the Baghdad Battery had medical applications. Ancient texts from the region describe the use of electric fish to treat pain, leading some to speculate that the battery could have been used in early forms of electrotherapy. While intriguing, this theory remains speculative, as there is no direct evidence linking the artifact to medical practices. Skeptics, on the other hand, argue that the Baghdad Battery may not have been a battery at all. Some suggest it was simply a storage vessel for sacred scrolls or a container for holding precious liquids. The absence of wires or other components typically associated with electrical devices further complicates the mystery. Without additional evidence, the true purpose of the Baghdad Battery remains elusive. What makes this artifact so fascinating is its potential to rewrite our understanding of ancient innovation. If it was indeed a battery, it would suggest that the concept of electricity was understood far earlier than previously thought. Yet, even if it served a different purpose, the Baghdad Battery stands as a testament to the ingenuity of ancient civilizations, reminding us that there is still much to learn about their knowledge and capabilities. As we ponder the mysteries of the Baghdad Battery, our journey through the ancient world continues, leading us to another enigma: the Sphinx's missing nose. What caused this iconic monument to lose one of its most defining features, and what secrets does its damaged visage hold? Now shifting our gaze to the timeless sands of Egypt, we arrive at one of the most iconic and enigmatic monuments of the ancient world, the Great Sphinx of Giza. Towering over the desert, this colossal statue with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh has captivated humanity for millennia. Yet, one of its most striking features is not what it has, but what it lacks: its missing nose. How did this defining feature of the Sphinx disappear, and what does its absence reveal about the monument's turbulent history? One of the most enduring theories suggests that the Sphinx's nose was lost to natural erosion. Over thousands of years, wind, sand, and rain have worn away at the limestone structure, and it's possible that the nose, being a protruding feature, simply succumbed to the elements. However, this explanation doesn't fully account for the precise and seemingly deliberate damage observed on the statue's face. Another popular theory points to human intervention, specifically the actions of Napoleon Bonaparte's troops during their campaign in Egypt in the late 18th century. According to this narrative, French soldiers used the Sphinx for target practice, and the nose was destroyed by cannon fire. While this story has been widely circulated, there is little historical evidence to support it. In fact, sketches and descriptions of the Sphinx from before Napoleon's time already depict the statue without its nose, casting doubt on this theory. A more plausible explanation involves religious iconoclasm. During the medieval period, the Sphinx was seen by some as a pagan idol, and there are accounts of religious zealots deliberately defacing it to erase its symbolic power. One such account attributes the destruction of the nose to a Sufi Muslim named Saim al-Dar, who reportedly damaged the statue in the 14th century out of religious fervor. While this story aligns with historical records of iconoclastic acts, it remains difficult to confirm definitively. The mystery of the Sphinx's missing nose is further complicated by the lack of detailed documentation from ancient times. Unlike other monuments, there are no surviving records from the builders of the Sphinx that explain its original appearance or the circumstances of its damage. This absence of information leaves us to piece together clues from later accounts and archaeological evidence. What makes this mystery so compelling is not just the question of how the nose was lost, but what its absence symbolizes. The Sphinx has endured as a symbol of ancient Egypt's grandeur and mystery, and its damaged visage serves as a reminder of the passage of time and the fragility of even the most enduring monuments. As we continue to explore the secrets of the ancient world, the Sphinx stands as a silent witness to the stories etched into its weathered surface. With the enigma of the Sphinx's missing nose still lingering in our minds, our journey now takes us to another ancient puzzle, the Piri Reis map. How did this centuries-old map depict Antarctica without ice, and what does it reveal about the knowledge of ancient civilizations? Now turning to a map that has baffled historians and cartographers alike, we delve into the mystery of the Piri Reis map. Created in the early 16th century by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis, this ancient map is a marvel of precision and detail. What makes it truly extraordinary, however, is its depiction of Antarctica, a continent that wouldn't be officially discovered for another 300 years. Even more astonishing, the map appears to show Antarctica without its icy covering, raising questions about how such knowledge could have existed centuries before modern exploration. The Piri Reis map was discovered in the Topkapi Palace in Istanbul in 1929, and its origins are as intriguing as its contents. Piri Reis himself noted that he compiled the map using older source materials, some of which dated back to the time of Alexander the Great. This has led to speculation that the map may have drawn on ancient knowledge that has since been lost to history. But how could ancient civilizations have known about Antarctica, let alone mapped it with such accuracy? One theory suggests that the map's depiction of Antarctica is based on knowledge passed down from an advanced prehistoric civilization. Proponents of this idea argue that such a civilization might have explored the world's continents during a time when Antarctica was free of ice, possibly tens of thousands of years ago. If true, this would mean that ancient seafarers possessed navigational and cartographic skills far beyond what we typically attribute to early societies. Another explanation focuses on the possibility of misinterpretation. Some scholars argue that the landmass labeled as Antarctica on the Piri Reis map might actually represent a distorted version of South America or another known continent. They point to the map's inaccuracies and inconsistencies as evidence that Piri Reis or his sources may have conflated different regions. However, this theory doesn't fully account for the striking similarities between the map's coastline and the actual shape of Antarctica beneath its ice. The mystery deepens when we consider the level of detail in the map. The Piri Reis map not only outlines the coastline of Antarctica, but also includes features such as rivers and mountains which would have been buried under ice for millennia. This has led some to speculate that the mapmakers had access to advanced technology or knowledge that allowed them to see beneath the ice, an idea that challenges our understanding of ancient capabilities. What makes the Piri Reis map so captivating is not just its accuracy, but the questions it raises about the history of human exploration. Could ancient civilizations have possessed knowledge of the world that we are only now beginning to uncover? Or is the map a product of coincidence and creative interpretation? As we continue to explore the mysteries of the ancient world, the Piri Reis map stands as a tantalizing clue to a past that remains shrouded in mystery. With the enigma of the Piri Reis map still fresh in our minds, we now turn our attention to another ancient marvel, the Longyu Caves. Who carved these massive underground chambers in China, and what purpose did they serve? Now shifting our focus to another ancient wonder, we venture into the heart of China to uncover the secrets of the Longyu Caves. These massive underground chambers, carved entirely by hand, are a testament to human ingenuity and precision. Discovered in 1992 by a local farmer, the caves span an area of over 30,000 square meters, with walls adorned by intricate patterns and supported by towering stone pillars. The sheer scale and complexity of these caves have left archaeologists and historians baffled, raising questions about who built them, why they were created, and how such precision was achieved without the use of modern tools. The Longyu Caves are not just large, they are meticulously designed. Each chamber features walls covered in parallel chisel marks, creating a uniform texture that suggests a high level of craftsmanship. The pillars, evenly spaced and perfectly aligned, appear to have been carved with mathematical precision. What's even more astonishing is that the caves were dug into solid sandstone, a material that would have required immense effort and skill to work with using only hand tools. This has led to speculation about the techniques and tools used by the builders, as well as the purpose behind such an ambitious project. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Longyu Caves is the lack of historical records mentioning their construction. Despite their size and complexity, there are no written accounts or oral traditions that explain who built them or why. This absence of documentation has fueled theories ranging from the caves being used as ancient storage facilities to serving as secret meeting places or even underground temples. Some researchers have suggested that the caves might have been part of a larger, undiscovered complex, while others believe they could have been created for ceremonial or religious purposes. The precision of the Longyu Caves has also sparked debates about the technological capabilities of ancient civilizations. How did the builders achieve such uniformity and symmetry without the aid of modern measuring tools or machinery? Some experts propose that the builders might have used advanced techniques, such as water erosion or fire setting, to soften the sandstone before carving. Others argue that the caves could have been constructed over generations, with each group of workers passing down their knowledge and skills. Adding to the mystery is the question of how the caves remained hidden for so long. The fact that they were only discovered in the late 20th century suggests that they were either deliberately concealed or simply forgotten over time. This has led to speculation about whether the caves were part of a larger, now lost civilization or if they were abandoned due to some unknown event. As we explore the Longyu Caves, we are left with more questions than answers. Who were the masterminds behind this incredible feat of engineering? What drove them to carve such elaborate structures deep into the earth, and how did they achieve such precision with only the tools of their time? The Longyu Caves stand as a testament to the mysteries of the ancient world, reminding us that there is still much we have yet to uncover about our past. With the enigma of the Longyu Caves still lingering, we now turn our attention to another ancient artifact shrouded in mystery, the Shroud of Turin. What secrets does this controversial linen cloth hold, and why has it sparked centuries of debate? Now shifting our gaze to another enigmatic relic, we delve into the mystery of the Shroud of Turin. This ancient linen cloth, measuring approximately 14 feet long and 3.5 feet wide, is one of the most debated artifacts in history. For centuries, it has been revered by many as the burial shroud of Jesus Christ, bearing the faint imprint of a man who appears to have suffered crucifixion. The shroud's haunting image, showing the front and back of a bearded man with wounds consistent with biblical accounts of Christ's crucifixion, has captivated believers, skeptics, and scientists alike. The origins of the Shroud of Turin are shrouded in uncertainty. While it first gained widespread attention in the 14th century when it was displayed in France, its history before that remains unclear. Some claim it dates back to the time of Christ, while others argue it is a medieval creation. The shroud's mysterious image, which seems to defy explanation, has fueled endless speculation about its authenticity. Scientific studies have played a significant role in the ongoing debate. In 1988, radiocarbon dating tests were conducted on a small sample of the shroud, with results suggesting it originated between 1260 and 1390. This seemed to confirm the theory that it was a medieval forgery. However, critics of the study argue that the sample tested may have been contaminated or taken from a repaired section of the cloth, casting doubt on the accuracy of the results. Further analysis has revealed intriguing details about the shroud's image. The markings on the cloth are not painted or dyed, but appear to have been created by a form of oxidation or dehydration of the linen fibers. This has led to theories that the image was produced by some kind of energy release, though no definitive explanation has been found. Additionally, the bloodstains on the shroud have been analyzed and found to contain traces of human blood, adding another layer of complexity to the mystery. The shroud's image also exhibits three-dimensional properties, a feature that has puzzled researchers. When analyzed using advanced imaging techniques, the shading of the image corresponds to the contours of a human body, suggesting it was created through direct contact with a three-dimensional object. This has led to theories ranging from natural processes to divine intervention, though none have been conclusively proven. The debate over the Shroud of Turin continues to divide experts and enthusiasts. For some, it is a sacred relic that provides tangible evidence of Christ's resurrection. For others, it is a fascinating but ultimately human-made artifact, crafted with techniques that remain unknown. The shroud's enduring mystery lies not only in its origins, but also in the questions it raises about faith, science, and the limits of human understanding. As we ponder the enigma of the Shroud of Turin, we are reminded of the countless mysteries that still surround the ancient world. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding our past, yet leaves us with new questions to explore. With this in mind, we now turn to another marvel of ancient engineering, the Sacsayhuaman walls, where precision and mystery converge in the heart of Peru. Now turning to the towering marvels of ancient engineering, we find ourselves at the Sacsayhuaman walls in Peru. These massive stone structures, located near the city of Cusco, are a testament to the ingenuity and skill of the Inca civilization. The walls are composed of enormous limestone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, yet they are fitted together with such precision that not even a sheet of paper can slide between them. This level of craftsmanship has baffled archaeologists and engineers for centuries, raising questions about how the Inca achieved such perfection without modern tools or technology. The Sacsayhuaman walls were constructed as part of a larger fortress complex, believed to have served both military and ceremonial purposes. The stones are irregularly shaped, yet they interlock seamlessly, creating a sturdy and earthquake-resistant structure. This precision is even more remarkable considering the tools available to the Inca, primarily bronze and stone implements. Theories about their construction methods range from the use of wooden rollers and ramps to advanced knowledge of geometry and stone-cutting techniques. Some even suggest that the Inca employed a form of softening or molding the stones, though no definitive evidence supports this claim. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Sacsayhuaman walls is the sheer scale of the project. The largest stones are found at the base of the walls, with smaller stones placed above them. This design not only adds stability, but also showcases the Incas' understanding of weight distribution and structural integrity. The walls curve slightly, following the natural contours of the landscape, which further enhances their durability. Despite centuries of exposure to the elements and seismic activity, the walls remain largely intact, a testament to their exceptional construction. The mystery of how the Inca transported and placed these massive stones is another point of fascination. The nearest quarry is located several kilometers away, and moving stones of such size would have required immense effort and coordination. Some researchers propose that the Inca used a combination of manpower, ropes, and wooden sledges to transport the stones, while others speculate about the use of levers and counterweights. The exact methods remain unknown, leaving room for both scientific inquiry and imaginative speculation. Beyond their engineering marvel, the Sacsayhuaman walls hold cultural and spiritual significance for the Inca. The site is believed to have been a place of worship and ritual, with its zigzagging walls symbolizing the teeth of a puma, an animal sacred to the Inca. This blend of practicality and symbolism underscores the Incas' ability to harmonize their architectural achievements with their spiritual beliefs. As we marvel at the Sacsayhuaman walls, we are left with more questions than answers. How did the Inca achieve such precision? What techniques did they use to transport and shape these colossal stones? And what secrets might still lie hidden within these ancient structures? The walls stand as a reminder of the ingenuity of the Inca and the enduring mysteries of their civilization. With this in mind, we now turn our attention to another ancient enigma, the copper scroll treasure, where hidden riches and cryptic clues await discovery. Now shifting our focus to a treasure hunt that has captivated historians and adventurers alike, we delve into the mystery of the copper scroll treasure. Discovered among the famous Dead Sea Scrolls in the mid-20th century, this unique artifact stands out not only for its material copper instead of parchment, but also for its tantalizing content. Unlike the other scrolls, which contain religious texts and historical accounts, the copper scroll is essentially a treasure map, listing over 60 locations where vast amounts of gold, silver, and precious artifacts are said to be hidden. The scroll, written in Hebrew, dates back to around the 1st century and provides detailed descriptions of the treasures and their supposed hiding places. These locations include caves, tombs, and even specific landmarks, many of which are believed to be in the region around the Dead Sea. The sheer scale of the treasure described is staggering, with estimates suggesting it could amount to tons of precious metals. This has led many to wonder whether the scroll is a genuine record of hidden wealth or an elaborate hoax. One of the most intriguing aspects of the copper scroll is its cryptic nature. The descriptions of the hiding places are vague and often refer to landmarks that no longer exist or have changed over time. For example, one entry mentions a Valley of Achor, a location that has been debated by scholars for decades. Some believe it refers to a specific valley near Jericho, while others argue it could be a symbolic or lost site. This ambiguity has made the search for the treasure both challenging and endlessly fascinating. Over the years, numerous expeditions have been launched to uncover the copper scroll's hidden riches, but none have succeeded in locating the treasure. Some researchers believe the scroll may have been created as a symbolic or religious document rather than a literal guide to buried wealth. Others suggest that the treasure, if it ever existed, was likely looted or lost long ago. Despite these uncertainties, the allure of the copper scroll continues to inspire treasure hunters and scholars alike. The mystery of the copper scroll also raises questions about its origins and purpose. Why was it written on copper, a material far more durable than parchment? Was it meant to preserve the information for future generations, or was it intended to be a permanent record of a hidden legacy? Some theories propose that the treasure belonged to the Jewish temple in Jerusalem and was hidden to protect it from Roman invaders. Others speculate that it could be linked to the Essenes, the ancient Jewish sect believed to have authored the Dead Sea Scrolls. As we ponder the enigma of the copper scroll treasure, we are reminded of the enduring human fascination with hidden riches and unsolved mysteries. Whether the treasure is real or symbolic, the scroll serves as a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of ancient civilizations. With its secrets still waiting to be uncovered, the copper scroll remains one of history's most compelling puzzles. And as we continue our journey through the mysteries of the ancient world, we turn next to the Karnak stones, where rows of standing stones hold their own enigmatic story. Now turning to the windswept coast of Brittany in northwestern France, we encounter the enigmatic Karnak stones, one of the most extraordinary prehistoric sites in the world. Stretching across the landscape are thousands of standing stones, arranged in long, parallel rows that seem to defy explanation. These megaliths, some towering over 4 meters high, form a vast network of alignments that have puzzled archaeologists, historians, and visitors for centuries. The Karnak stones are divided into 3 main groups: Voynich, Kermario, and Kerleskan, each consisting of hundreds of stones meticulously placed in straight lines. The sheer scale of the site is breathtaking, with the Voynich alignment alone featuring over 1,000 stones arranged in 11 rows. What makes these stones even more intriguing is their age, dating back to around 4,500 to 3,000 years before the Common Era, making them older than Stonehenge and the Great Pyramid of Giza. The purpose of the Karnak stones remains one of the great mysteries of the ancient world. One prevailing theory suggests they were used for religious or ceremonial purposes, possibly as a sacred space for rituals honoring the dead or invoking the gods. The alignment of the stones with the rising and setting sun during solstices and equinoxes has led others to propose that they served as an astronomical calendar, helping ancient communities track the seasons and plan agricultural activities. Some researchers even speculate that the stones could have been part of a larger, interconnected system of megalithic sites used for navigation or communication across vast distances. Another fascinating aspect of the Karnak stones is the precision with which they were arranged. The stones are not randomly placed. Instead, they follow a deliberate pattern, with larger stones often positioned at the ends of the rows. This level of organization suggests that the builders had a deep understanding of geometry and spatial planning, raising questions about the technological capabilities of the people who created them. How did they transport and erect these massive stones without modern tools or machinery, and what motivated them to undertake such a monumental project? Over the years, numerous legends have emerged to explain the origins of the Karnak stones. One popular tale claims that the stones are the remains of a Roman legion turned to stone by the wizard Merlin. Another suggests that they were placed by giants or other supernatural beings. While these stories add to the site's mystique, they also highlight the enduring fascination that the Karnak stones hold for people across generations. Despite extensive research, the true purpose of the Karnak stones remains elusive. Were they a place of worship, a celestial observatory, or something entirely different? The lack of written records from the time of their construction means that we may never know for certain. Yet, this uncertainty only adds to their allure, inviting us to imagine the lives and beliefs of the ancient people who built them. As we leave the haunting beauty of the Karnak stones behind, we are reminded once again of the profound mysteries left behind by ancient civilizations. These silent sentinels of stone continue to stand as a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring quest to understand our past. And as we move forward in our exploration of the ancient world, we turn next to Göbekli Tepe, a site that challenges our understanding of early human civilization. Now shifting our gaze to the sun-drenched plains of southeastern Turkey, we arrive at Göbekli Tepe, a site that has rewritten the history of human civilization. Dating back to around 9,600 years before the Common Era, this ancient temple complex predates Stonehenge by more than 6,000 years and the Great Pyramid of Giza by over 7,000 years. Its discovery has forced archaeologists to rethink the timeline of human development, as it challenges the long-held belief that organized religion and monumental architecture emerged only after the advent of agriculture. Göbekli Tepe consists of a series of circular and oval-shaped structures, each supported by massive T-shaped limestone pillars. These pillars, some weighing up to 20 tons, are intricately carved with depictions of animals, abstract symbols, and human-like figures. The craftsmanship and artistic detail are astonishing, especially considering the site was built by hunter-gatherer societies who had not yet developed farming or permanent settlements. This raises the question, who were the people behind this monumental project and what drove them to create such an elaborate site? One of the most compelling mysteries of Göbekli Tepe is its purpose. Unlike later temples, which were often built as places of worship for settled communities, Göbekli Tepe appears to have been constructed by nomadic groups. Some researchers believe it served as a spiritual or ceremonial center, possibly a gathering place for rituals, feasts, or astronomical observations. The carvings on the pillars, which include depictions of predators like lions, snakes, and scorpions, suggest that the site may have been linked to shamanistic practices or the veneration of powerful animal spirits. Others propose that it was a site of pilgrimage, drawing people from far and wide to participate in communal activities. Another intriguing aspect of Göbekli Tepe is its deliberate burial. Around 8,000 years before the Common Era, the site was intentionally filled in with soil and debris, effectively preserving it for millennia. Why would such a significant site be abandoned and buried? Some theories suggest that the people who built it may have undergone a cultural or religious shift, leading them to seal away the temple as part of a ritual or to protect it from desecration. Others speculate that environmental changes, such as a shift in climate, may have forced the builders to abandon the site. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe has profound implications for our understanding of early human civilization. It suggests that complex social organization, religious practices, and monumental architecture may have emerged much earlier than previously thought, long before the rise of agriculture and settled societies. This challenges the traditional narrative that farming and permanent settlements were prerequisites for such achievements. Instead, Göbekli Tepe hints that the human drive to create, connect, and seek meaning may have been the catalyst for these developments. As we stand in awe of Göbekli Tepe, we are left with more questions than answers. Who were the builders of this ancient marvel? What inspired them to undertake such a monumental project? And what secrets lie buried beneath the soil, waiting to be uncovered? The site serves as a powerful reminder of the ingenuity and creativity of our ancestors, and it invites us to reconsider the origins of human civilization. With the mysteries of Göbekli Tepe still echoing in our minds, we now turn our attention to another enigmatic site, the Oak Island Money Pit, where tales of hidden treasure have captivated explorers for centuries. Now venturing across the Atlantic to the rugged shores of Nova Scotia, we find ourselves drawn to the enigmatic Oak Island Money Pit, a site that has fueled treasure hunters' imaginations for over 2 centuries. Nestled on this small, densely wooded island lies a deep, man-made shaft that has become the centerpiece of one of history's most enduring treasure hunts. The story begins in 1795, when a young boy named Daniel Maginnis discovered a circular depression in the ground, surrounded by signs of human activity, including old oak trees with unnatural markings. Intrigued, he and his friends began digging, uncovering layers of logs and flagstones at regular intervals, only to be thwarted by flooding that filled the pit with water. This marked the beginning of a mystery that has yet to be solved. Over the years, countless expeditions have sought to uncover the secrets of the money pit, each adding new layers to its legend. Early explorers claim to have found evidence of a complex booby trap system, including flood tunnels designed to protect whatever lies buried deep below. Some theories suggest the pit contains pirate treasure, perhaps the loot of Captain Kidd or Blackbeard, while others propose it holds the lost riches of the Knights Templar, smuggled to the New World for safekeeping. More speculative ideas even link the site to the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant. Despite the tantalizing possibilities, no definitive treasure has ever been recovered, leaving the true nature of the money pit shrouded in mystery. The allure of Oak Island has not waned, with modern technology bringing new hope to the search. advanced ground-penetrating radar, sonar imaging, and drilling techniques have been employed in recent years, revealing tantalizing clues such as metal fragments, wooden structures, and even traces of gold. Yet, each discovery seems to deepen the mystery rather than solve it. The island's complex geology, combined with centuries of excavation attempts, has made it difficult to distinguish between natural formations and man-made features, further complicating the search. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Oak Island mystery is the so-called curse that supposedly claims the lives of those who seek its treasure. According to legend, 7 people must die before the treasure can be found. While this may be more folklore than fact, it adds an air of danger and intrigue to the already captivating story. Over the years, several individuals have lost their lives in pursuit of the money pit's secrets, lending a somber note to the ongoing quest. As we reflect on the enduring fascination with Oak Island, we are left to wonder, what, if anything, lies buried beneath its surface? Is it a vast treasure trove, a historical artifact of immense significance, or simply an elaborate hoax designed to deceive? The island continues to draw treasure hunters, historians, and curious minds alike, each hoping to be the one to finally unravel its secrets. With every new excavation, the legend of the Oak Island money pit grows, reminding us that some mysteries are as much about the journey as they are about the destination. As the echoes of Oak Island's enigma linger, we now set our sights on another ancient puzzle, the Plain of Jars in Laos, where thousands of stone vessels dot the landscape, their purpose and origin still a mystery. Now shifting our gaze to the lush landscapes of Laos, we encounter one of Southeast Asia's most enigmatic archaeological wonders, the Plain of Jars. Stretching across the Zionkhong Plateau, this mysterious site is home to thousands of ancient stone jars, some towering over 9 feet tall and weighing several tons. Carved from sandstone, granite, and other local materials, these massive vessels are scattered in clusters, their origins and purpose shrouded in mystery. Dating back as far as 500 BCE, the jars have puzzled archaeologists and historians for decades, offering few clues about the civilization that created them. Theories about the purpose of these jars are as varied as they are intriguing. Some researchers believe they served as burial urns, holding the remains of the dead, while others suggest they were used to store food, water, or even fermented beverages for ceremonial purposes. Evidence of human remains, burial goods, and pottery fragments found near some jars supports the burial theory, but the true function of the jars remains unresolved. What adds to the mystery is the sheer scale of the site, with jars spread across dozens of locations, each cluster seemingly arranged with purpose and care. Who were the people who crafted these monumental vessels, and what drove them to create such a vast and enduring legacy? Adding to the challenge of unraveling this ancient puzzle is the presence of unexploded ordnance left over from the Vietnam War. Large areas of the Plain of Jars remain inaccessible to researchers and visitors due to the lingering threat of landmines and bombs, making excavation and study a dangerous endeavor. This has significantly slowed progress in understanding the site, leaving many questions unanswered. Despite these obstacles, archaeologists have managed to uncover some fascinating details, such as the discovery of carved stone discs that may have served as lids for the jars, as well as tools and artifacts that hint at the daily lives of the people who once inhabited this region. The Plain of Jars is not just a testament to ancient ingenuity, but also a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by modern researchers. The site's dual legacy, its ancient mysteries and its more recent scars, makes it a unique and compelling chapter in the story of human history. As efforts continue to clear the area of unexploded ordnance and uncover its secrets, the Plain of Jars stands as a symbol of resilience and the enduring quest for knowledge. With the echoes of Laos' ancient jars still lingering, we now turn our attention to another legendary wonder, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, a marvel whose very existence remains a subject of debate. Now turning to one of the most celebrated wonders of the ancient world, we delve into the legend of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Described as a lush, terraced paradise filled with exotic plants and flowing water, the gardens are said to have been built by King Nebuchadnezzar II around 600 BCE as a gift to his wife, Queen Amytis, who longed for the green hills of her homeland. Ancient texts, including those by Greek historians like Strabo and Diodorus Siculus, paint a vivid picture of this marvel, with its towering tiers supported by stone columns and intricate irrigation systems that defied the arid climate of Mesopotamia. Yet, despite these captivating descriptions, the existence of the Hanging Gardens remains one of history's greatest enigmas. The mystery deepens when we consider that no definitive archaeological evidence of the gardens has ever been found in Babylon, modern-day Iraq. While the ruins of the ancient city reveal grand palaces and temples, there is no trace of the elaborate structure described in historical accounts. This absence has led some scholars to question whether the gardens were a real place or merely a romanticized legend, perhaps inspired by other ancient gardens or even conflated with descriptions of Assyrian landscapes. Could the Hanging Gardens have been a literary invention, a symbol of opulence and human ingenuity rather than a physical reality? Others, however, argue that the gardens may have existed but in a different location. Some theories suggest they were built not in Babylon but in the Assyrian city of Nineveh, under the rule of King Sennacherib, who is known to have constructed elaborate water systems and gardens. Cuneiform inscriptions from Nineveh describe a palace without rival, with lush greenery and advanced engineering, leading some to believe that the Hanging Gardens might have been misattributed to Babylon over time. This theory adds another layer of intrigue to the mystery, as it challenges the traditional narrative and invites us to reconsider what we know about ancient wonders. The debate over the Hanging Gardens of Babylon is not just about their existence but also about their significance. If they were real, they would stand as a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of ancient engineers who managed to create a verdant oasis in the heart of a desert. If they were a myth, they would still hold immense cultural value, representing humanity's enduring fascination with beauty, nature, and the extraordinary. As we continue to search for answers, the Hanging Gardens remind us that some mysteries are as much about the stories we tell as they are about the truths we uncover. With the allure of Babylon's legendary gardens still fresh in our minds, we now shift our focus to another ancient enigma: the Phaistos disk, a small clay artifact covered in mysterious symbols that has baffled scholars for over a century. Now shifting our gaze to the shores of ancient Crete, we encounter the Phaistos disk, a small yet profoundly enigmatic artifact that has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and linguists for over a century. Discovered in 1908 within the ruins of the Minoan Palace of Phaistos, this clay disk, roughly the size of a modern dinner plate, is covered on both sides with a spiral of stamped symbols. These symbols, arranged in groups, are unlike any other writing system from the ancient world, making the disk one of the most intriguing unsolved mysteries of antiquity. The symbols themselves are a source of endless fascination. There are 241 individual impressions comprising 45 distinct signs, ranging from human figures and animals to abstract shapes and tools. Some researchers believe these symbols represent a form of writing, possibly a syllabic or logographic script, while others argue they may be a form of proto-writing or even a decorative design with no linguistic meaning. The fact that no other examples of this script have ever been found only deepens the mystery. Why was this disk created, and why does it stand alone in the archaeological record? Over the years, countless attempts have been made to decipher the Phaistos disk. Some scholars have proposed that it could be a religious text, a hymn, or a prayer, while others suggest it might be a calendar, a board game, or even an ancient form of musical notation. One particularly compelling theory posits that the disk could be a record of a ritual or a ceremonial object. given its intricate design and the context of its discovery within a palace complex. Yet, despite these efforts, no consensus has been reached, and the disk's true purpose remains shrouded in uncertainty. Adding to the intrigue is the method by which the symbols were created. Unlike most ancient texts which were inscribed by hand, the symbols on the Phaistos disk were stamped onto the clay using pre-made seals or stamps. This suggests a level of technological sophistication that was rare for its time, raising questions about the cultural and technological advancements of the Minoan civilization. Could the disk be evidence of an early form of printing, or was it simply a unique artistic experiment? The Phaistos disk continues to captivate the imagination of scholars and enthusiasts alike, not only because of its mysterious symbols but also because of what it represents, a tantalizing glimpse into a lost world. It challenges our understanding of ancient communication and creativity, reminding us that there are still countless secrets waiting to be uncovered in the sands of time. As we ponder the meaning of this ancient artifact, we are reminded that some mysteries are not just about finding answers but about the journey of discovery itself. With the enigma of the Phaistos disk still lingering in our thoughts, we now turn our attention to another legendary mystery, the Bermuda Triangle, a region of the Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes have allegedly vanished without a trace. Now shifting our focus to the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, we encounter one of the most enduring and debated mysteries of the modern world, the Bermuda Triangle. Stretching between the points of Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, this region has become synonymous with unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft, sparking countless theories and fueling the imaginations of both skeptics and believers. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle began to take shape in the mid-20th century when reports of strange occurrences started to surface. One of the most famous incidents involved Flight 19, a group of 5 U.S. Navy bombers that vanished during a training mission in 1945. Despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage or survivors were ever found. This event, along with other high-profile disappearances, such as the cargo ship SS Marine Sulphur Queen in 1963 and the passenger plane Star Tiger in 1948, cemented the Triangle's reputation as a place of danger and mystery. But what lies behind these disappearances? Scientists and researchers have proposed a variety of explanations, ranging from the plausible to the extraordinary. One theory points to the region's unique environmental conditions, such as unpredictable weather patterns, strong ocean currents, and underwater methane gas eruptions, which could destabilize ships or aircraft. Others suggest that magnetic anomalies in the area might interfere with navigational instruments, leading to confusion and disaster. Despite these scientific explanations, the allure of the Bermuda Triangle persists, with some attributing the phenomena to more fantastical causes. Ideas such as alien abductions, underwater alien bases, or even remnants of the lost city of Atlantis have been floated, though they lack concrete evidence. The mystery is further compounded by the fact that many of the disappearances can be explained by human error, mechanical failure, or natural disasters, leaving the true nature of the Triangle's reputation open to interpretation. What makes the Bermuda Triangle so fascinating is not just the disappearances themselves, but the way they have captured the public's imagination. It serves as a reminder of how much of our world remains unexplained and how easily the unknown can become the stuff of legend. Whether you view it as a place of scientific intrigue or a modern-day myth, the Bermuda Triangle continues to challenge our understanding of the natural world and our place within it. As we navigate the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle, we are reminded that some enigmas are as much about the stories we tell as they are about the facts we uncover. And with that, we set our sights on the next mystery, the enigmatic crystal skulls, believed by some to hold ancient secrets and mystical powers. Now turning to a mystery that blends ancient craftsmanship with modern intrigue, we delve into the enigmatic world of the crystal skulls. These intricately carved objects, often made from clear or milky quartz, have captivated the imaginations of archaeologists, historians, and enthusiasts alike. Believed by some to be ancient artifacts imbued with mystical powers, the crystal skulls have sparked heated debates about their origins and purpose. The most famous of these skulls is the Mitchell-Hedges skull, discovered in the 1920s by adventurer F.A. Mitchell-Hedges. Its flawless craftsmanship and lifelike detail have led some to claim it was created by an advanced ancient civilization, possibly the Maya or Aztecs, using techniques that remain a mystery to modern science. Proponents of this theory suggest the skulls were used in rituals, healing practices, or even as repositories of ancient knowledge. Some even believe they possess supernatural abilities, such as the power to amplify psychic energy or reveal hidden truth. However, skeptics argue that the crystal skulls are far more modern creations, possibly crafted in the 19th or early 20th centuries. Scientific analysis of several skulls has revealed tool marks consistent with modern carving techniques, casting doubt on their ancient origins. Additionally, the lack of documented evidence linking the skulls to pre-Columbian cultures has fueled suspicions that they were fabricated to capitalize on the public's fascination with the exotic and mysterious. The debate over the crystal skulls raises intriguing questions about the intersection of archaeology, mythology, and human curiosity. Are they genuine relics of a lost civilization, or are they elaborate hoaxes designed to deceive? The answer remains elusive, but the enduring allure of these objects lies in their ability to inspire wonder and speculation. Whether viewed as ancient artifacts or modern curiosities, the crystal skulls continue to challenge our understanding of history and the limits of human ingenuity. As we ponder the mysteries of the crystal skulls, we prepare to uncover another enigma from the annals of history, the baffling disappearance of the Roanoke colony, a story that has puzzled historians for centuries. Now shifting our focus to a mystery that has haunted historians for centuries, we turn to the baffling disappearance of the Roanoke colony. Established in the late 16th century on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina, this English settlement was meant to be a foothold for England in the New World. However, when a supply ship returned in 1590, the colony had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only the cryptic word Croatoan carved into a wooden post. Theories about what happened to the settlers range from the plausible to the speculative. One leading hypothesis suggests that the colonists integrated with local Native American tribes, such as the Croatoan people, after facing harsh conditions and dwindling supplies. This idea is supported by reports from later settlers who claim to have encountered Native Americans with European features or knowledge of English customs. Another theory posits that the colonists may have attempted to sail back to England or relocate to a safer area, only to perish at sea or succumb to starvation and disease. Some have even suggested darker possibilities, such as an attack by hostile tribes or Spanish forces, though there is little evidence to support these claims. The lack of definitive answers has fueled speculation for centuries, turning the Roanoke colony into one of America's most enduring mysteries. The word Croatoan itself has become a symbol of the unknown, sparking countless investigations and inspiring works of fiction. As we reflect on the fate of the Roanoke settlers, we are reminded of the fragility of early colonial ventures and the challenges faced by those who sought to build new lives in unfamiliar lands. The mystery of Roanoke continues to captivate us, not only for its historical significance, but also for the questions it raises about survival, adaptation, and the limits of human resilience. With this enigma still unresolved, we now prepare to explore another puzzling chapter of history, the strange case of the Mary Celeste, a ship found adrift with its crew mysteriously missing. Now turning to the high seas, we encounter one of maritime history's most perplexing enigmas, the Mary Celeste. In December of 1872, this American merchant ship was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean near the Azores. The vessel was in near-perfect condition with its cargo intact and supplies plentiful. Yet the crew of 10, including the captain, his wife, and their young daughter, had vanished without a trace. No signs of struggle, no distress signals, and no explanation for their disappearance were ever found. Theories about what happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste are as varied as they are intriguing. Some suggest that a sudden storm or waterspout caused panic, leading the crew to abandon ship in a lifeboat that was later lost at sea. Others propose that a malfunctioning alcohol cargo caused an explosion or fumes, forcing the crew to flee, though no evidence of such an event was found. More speculative ideas include pirate attacks, mutiny, or even encounters with sea monsters, though these lack any substantial proof. One particularly compelling theory involves the ship's chronometer, a critical navigational tool. If it malfunctioned, the crew might have miscalculated their position, believing they were closer to land than they actually were. In desperation, they could have abandoned the ship, only to perish in the vast ocean. Yet, this too remains unverified, leaving the fate of the Mary Celeste's crew shrouded in mystery. The Mary Celeste story has inspired countless investigations, books, and even fictional adaptations, cementing its place as one of the greatest unsolved maritime mysteries. Its eerie discovery and the unanswered questions surrounding it continue to captivate historians and enthusiasts alike, reminding us of the unpredictable and often perilous nature of life at sea. As we leave the ghostly tale of the Mary Celeste behind, we set our sights on another enigmatic event, the Tunguska explosion, a massive blast that flattened forests in Siberia and left scientists puzzled for decades. Now shifting our focus to the skies, we delve into one of the most dramatic and mysterious events in modern history, the Tunguska event. On June 30, 1908, a massive explosion rocked the remote forests of Siberia near the Tunguska River. The blast was so powerful that it flattened an estimated 80 million trees across an area of over 2,000 square kilometers. Witnesses reported seeing a bright light streaking across the sky, followed by a shockwave that knocked people off their feet and shattered windows hundreds of kilometers away. Yet, despite the sheer scale of the devastation, no crater was ever found, leaving scientists baffled for decades. Theories about the cause of the Tunguska event are as varied as they are fascinating. The most widely accepted explanation is that a meteorite or comet entered Earth's atmosphere and exploded several kilometers above the surface, releasing energy equivalent to around 10 to 15 megatons of TNT, hundreds of times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. This airburst theory explains the lack of a crater and the widespread destruction, but it also raises questions. Why was no debris from the object ever found? Could it have completely vaporized upon impact? Some researchers have proposed even more exotic explanations. One theory suggests that the explosion was caused by a small black hole passing through Earth, though this idea remains highly speculative and lacks concrete evidence. Others have speculated about the possibility of a natural gas explosion or even an extraterrestrial spacecraft malfunctioning and detonating. While these theories are intriguing, they remain on the fringes of scientific discussion, with the meteorite or comet hypothesis still holding the most weight. The Tunguska event has captivated scientists and enthusiasts alike, not only because of its sheer scale but also because of the unanswered questions it poses. What exactly caused the explosion? Could such an event happen again? And if so, how prepared are we to face it? As we continue to explore the mysteries of our universe, the Tunguska event serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictable and awe-inspiring forces at play in our world. With this enigmatic event still sparking debate, we now turn our attention to another strange and unexplained phenomenon, the Dancing Plague of 1518, a bizarre event that saw hundreds of people dancing uncontrollably for days on end. What could have caused such a peculiar outbreak? Let's find out. Now turning to one of the most peculiar and unsettling events in history, we explore the dancing plague of 1518. In the summer of that year, the streets of Strasbourg, a city in what is now modern-day France, became the stage for a bizarre and inexplicable phenomenon. Hundreds of people began dancing uncontrollably, unable to stop themselves for days on end. Some danced until they collapsed from exhaustion, and tragically, a number of them even died from heart attacks, strokes, or sheer physical strain. This strange outbreak, which lasted for weeks, has puzzled historians and scientists for centuries, leaving us to wonder, what could have driven so many people to dance themselves to the brink of death? Theories about the cause of the dancing plague are as varied as they are fascinating. One of the most widely discussed explanations is mass hysteria, a psychological phenomenon where a group of people experiences similar physical symptoms or behaviors due to shared stress or anxiety. In the case of Strasbourg, the city was facing severe hardships at the time, including famine, disease, and economic instability. These conditions may have created a collective mental strain, leading to the outbreak of uncontrollable dancing as a form of release or coping mechanism. However, this theory doesn't fully explain why dancing, of all things, became the dominant expression of this hysteria. Another compelling theory points to ergot poisoning, a condition caused by consuming rye contaminated with a toxic fungus. Ergot produces chemicals similar to LSD, which can cause hallucinations, convulsions, and erratic behavior. Some historians suggest that the affected individuals may have ingested contaminated bread, leading to the bizarre dancing episodes. While this explanation aligns with the symptoms observed, there is limited direct evidence linking the dancing plague to ergot poisoning, leaving the theory open to debate. Other possibilities include religious fervor or even a form of ritualistic behavior tied to local beliefs. Some accounts suggest that the dancing began with a single woman, and others quickly joined in, as if caught in a contagious trance. Could this have been a spontaneous expression of collective ecstasy or a desperate plea for divine intervention? The truth remains elusive, as historical records from the time are sparse and often colored by the superstitions of the era. The dancing plague of 1518 remains one of history's most enigmatic events, a stark reminder of how little we understand about the human mind and the strange ways it can manifest under pressure. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the past, this peculiar outbreak serves as a haunting example of how fear, stress, and uncertainty can drive people to the edge of reason. With this strange chapter of history still shrouded in mystery, we now turn our attention to another unexplained phenomenon, the Tao's hum, a mysterious low-frequency sound that has baffled residents of a small New Mexico town for decades. What could be the source of this eerie noise? Let's find out. Now shifting our focus to another baffling phenomenon, we delve into the Tao's hum, a mysterious low-frequency sound that has perplexed residents of Taos, New Mexico for decades. First reported in the early 1990s, this persistent hum is described as a faint, droning noise, similar to the sound of a distant engine or a low rumble. While not everyone can hear it, those who do often describe it as deeply unsettling, with some even reporting physical discomfort, such as headaches or sleep disturbances. Despite numerous investigations, the source of the Tao's hum remains elusive, making it one of the most enduring auditory mysteries of the modern era. One of the leading theories suggests that the hum could be linked to industrial activity. Some researchers propose that machinery, power lines, or other human-made infrastructure might generate low-frequency vibrations that are perceived as a hum. However, extensive studies have failed to pinpoint a specific source within the town, leaving this theory largely unproven. Additionally, the fact that only a small percentage of the population can hear the hum complicates matters, as it raises questions about whether the sound is external or related to individual sensitivity. Another intriguing possibility is that the Tao's hum originates from natural geological processes. Some scientists speculate that underground seismic activity or the movement of tectonic plates could produce low-frequency vibrations that travel through the Earth and are perceived as a hum. This theory is supported by the fact that similar phenomena have been reported in other parts of the world, often in areas with known geological activity. Yet, like the industrial theory, this explanation lacks definitive evidence, leaving the mystery unresolved. Psychological and physiological factors have also been considered. Some experts suggest that the hum could be a form of tinnitus, a condition where individuals perceive sounds that have no external source. Others propose that certain people might be more sensitive to low-frequency sounds due to differences in hearing or brain processing. While these explanations could account for why only some individuals hear the hum, they don't fully explain why the phenomenon is localized to Taos or why it has persisted for so long. The Taos hum continues to captivate both scientists and the public, serving as a reminder of how much we still have to learn about the world around us. Whether it's the result of human activity, natural forces, or something entirely different, this enigmatic sound challenges our understanding of sound perception and the limits of human senses. As we move forward, the search for answers continues, drawing us deeper into the mysteries of the unknown. Next, we'll explore another intriguing signal from the cosmos, the WOW signal, a mysterious radio transmission that has sparked debates about extraterrestrial life. What could this signal mean and where did it come from? Let's find out. Now, shifting our gaze to the stars, we encounter one of the most tantalizing mysteries in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, the WOW signal, detected on August 15, 1977, by the Big Ear Radio Telescope at Ohio State University. This powerful radio signal lasted for 72 seconds and appeared to originate from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. What made this signal so extraordinary was its intensity and the fact that it matched the expected characteristics of a potential extraterrestrial transmission. The astronomer who discovered it, Jerry Amon, was so astonished that he circled the signal's data on the printout and wrote "WOW" next to it, giving the phenomenon its iconic name. The WOW signal remains one of the strongest pieces of evidence for the possibility of intelligent life beyond Earth. It was detected at a frequency of 1,420 MHz, a range known as the water hole, which is considered a likely band for interstellar communication due to its low interference from natural cosmic noise. Despite its brief duration, the signal's narrow bandwidth and unusual strength suggested it was not a natural occurrence, such as a star or a comet, but something far more intriguing. Over the decades, numerous attempts have been made to explain the WOW signal. Some scientists have proposed that it could have been caused by a passing comet or a satellite, but these theories have been largely debunked. Comets, for example, emit radio waves at much broader frequencies, and no known satellites were in the area at the time. Others have suggested that the signal might have been a reflection of Earth-based transmissions bouncing off space debris. But this explanation also fails to fully account for the signal's unique properties. The most compelling theory, and the one that continues to capture the imagination of scientists and the public alike, is that the WOW signal was a deliberate transmission from an extraterrestrial civilization. If true, this would be the first concrete evidence of intelligent life beyond our planet. However, the lack of a repeat signal has made it difficult to confirm this hypothesis. Despite extensive follow-up observations, including those by modern telescopes, the WOW signal has never been detected again, leaving its origin shrouded in mystery. The search for a repeat signal has become a cornerstone of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, programs. Advanced technologies and more sensitive equipment have been deployed in the hope of capturing another transmission like the WOW signal. Yet, as the years pass without a recurrence, the mystery only deepens. Was the WOW signal a fleeting message from a distant civilization, or was it something else entirely? The answer remains one of the greatest unsolved questions in the quest to understand our place in the universe. As we ponder the possibilities, the wow signal serves as a reminder of the vastness of space and the potential for discoveries that could reshape our understanding of life itself. Next, we'll turn our attention to another enigmatic figure from history, the Zodiac Killer, whose cryptic messages and unsolved crimes continue to baffle investigators to this day. What secrets lie hidden in his ciphers, and will we ever uncover the truth? Let's explore. Now shifting our focus to a chilling chapter in modern history, we delve into the enigmatic figure known as the Zodiac Killer. Active in Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s, this unidentified serial killer terrorized the region with a series of brutal murders and cryptic communications. What makes the Zodiac Killer's case so haunting is not just the violence, but the elaborate puzzles and coded messages he sent to newspapers, taunting law enforcement and the public alike. To this day, his identity remains one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries in criminal history. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror began in December 1968 with the murder of 2 teenagers in Vallejo, California. Over the next few years, he claimed responsibility for at least 5 killings, though he boasted of many more in his letters. What set him apart from other criminals was his obsession with publicity. He sent a series of letters to local newspapers, often accompanied by ciphers complex codes that he challenged the public and authorities to solve. Some of these ciphers have been cracked, revealing chilling messages, while others remain unsolved, adding to the aura of mystery surrounding him. One of the most infamous ciphers, known as the 340 cipher, was finally decrypted in 2020 after more than 50 years. It contained a disturbing message. "I hope you are having lots of fun in trying to catch me. I am not afraid of the gas chamber because it will send me to paradise all the sooner." This brazen taunt underscored the killer's confidence and his desire to instill fear. Despite this breakthrough, the decrypted message provided no clues to his identity, leaving investigators no closer to solving the case. Over the decades, countless suspects have been proposed, ranging from local criminals to prominent figures, but none have been definitively linked to the crimes. The Zodiac Killer's ability to evade capture has fueled endless speculation and conspiracy theories. Some believe he may have stopped killing and lived out his life in obscurity, while others think he may have died before he could be identified. The lack of concrete evidence and the passage of time have only deepened the mystery. The Zodiac Killer's case has had a lasting impact on popular culture, inspiring books, movies, and documentaries. His cryptic letters and ciphers continue to fascinate amateur sleuths and professional codebreakers alike, with new theories and attempts to solve his puzzles emerging regularly. Yet, despite the advances in forensic science and technology, the Zodiac Killer's identity remains elusive, a shadowy figure who vanished into history as mysteriously as he appeared. As we reflect on this unsolved case, it serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of criminal investigations and the enduring allure of mysteries that defy explanation. Next, we'll explore another ancient enigma that has puzzled historians and archaeologists for centuries, the Voynich Manuscript. What secrets does this undecipherable text hold, and will we ever unlock its meaning? Let's uncover the story behind one of history's most baffling manuscripts. Now turning to one of history's most perplexing puzzles, we dive deeper into the Voynich Manuscript, a mysterious text that has baffled scholars, cryptographers, and historians for centuries. This enigmatic book, filled with undecipherable script and strange illustrations of plants, celestial diagrams, and human figures, continues to defy explanation. While earlier sections touched on its basic mysteries, let's explore some of the more advanced theories that attempt to unravel its secrets. One compelling theory suggests that the Voynich Manuscript could be an elaborate hoax, crafted to deceive or profit from its mysterious nature. Skeptics argue that the text's seemingly random symbols and intricate illustrations might have been designed to appear meaningful without actually conveying any real information. This idea gained traction when researchers noted that the manuscript's statistical patterns resemble those of a constructed language or a clever forgery. However, others counter that the complexity and consistency of the text make it unlikely to be a mere fabrication, raising questions about the skill and motive of any potential hoaxer. Another intriguing possibility is that the manuscript is a coded alchemical text intended to conceal secret knowledge from the uninitiated. Alchemy, a precursor to modern chemistry, often relied on symbolic language and cryptic codes to protect its teachings. Some researchers believe the Voynich Manuscript's illustrations of plants, stars, and human figures could represent alchemical processes or philosophical concepts. If true, the manuscript might hold insights into ancient scientific or spiritual practices, though its code remains stubbornly resistant to modern decryption efforts. A more recent theory proposes that the manuscript could be written in a lost or constructed language, possibly created by its author for personal or esoteric purposes. Linguists have analyzed the text structure, noting patterns that resemble natural languages, yet no known language matches its unique characteristics. Some even speculate that it could be a form of proto-language, an early attempt to document a new system of communication. This theory, while fascinating, leaves us with more questions than answers as the manuscript's true meaning remains locked away. Adding to the intrigue, some researchers suggest that the Voynich manuscript might be a medical or botanical text, possibly documenting rare plants or herbal remedies. The detailed illustrations of plants, many of which do not correspond to any known species, could represent lost knowledge from a bygone era. If this theory holds, the manuscript could be a treasure trove of ancient wisdom, waiting to be unlocked by the right key. Despite these advanced theories, the Voynich manuscript remains an unsolved enigma, its secrets tantalizingly out of reach. Each new hypothesis brings us closer to understanding its origins, yet the manuscript continues to resist definitive interpretation. As we ponder its mysteries, we're reminded of the enduring allure of the unknown and the human desire to uncover hidden truths. Next, we'll explore another ancient wonder that has captivated the imagination of historians and archaeologists, the Great Pyramid of Giza and its hidden chambers. What lies beneath its ancient stones and what secrets might they reveal? Let's continue our journey into the mysteries of the past. Now shifting our focus to one of the most iconic structures in human history, we delve deeper into the mysteries of the Great Pyramid of Giza. While its towering presence and precise construction have long fascinated scholars, recent advancements in technology have reignited interest in what might lie hidden within its ancient walls. The search for hidden chambers within the pyramid has become a modern-day quest, blending cutting-edge science with the timeless allure of discovery. In recent years, researchers have employed advanced scanning techniques such as muon radiography and thermal imaging to peer inside the pyramid without disturbing its structure. These methods have revealed intriguing anomalies, suggesting the presence of previously unknown voids or chambers. One such discovery, made in 2016, identified a large void above the Grand Gallery, sparking widespread speculation about its purpose. Could this space have been a hidden burial chamber, a storage area for sacred artifacts, or perhaps something entirely unexpected? Another area of interest is the so-called Queen's Chamber, where thermal scans detected unusual temperature variations in the walls. Some experts believe these anomalies could indicate hidden passageways or sealed-off rooms, while others suggest they might simply be the result of natural air currents within the pyramid. The debate continues as each new discovery raises more questions than answers. Adding to the intrigue, a team of researchers using ground-penetrating radar recently identified a corridor-like structure near the pyramid's north face. This finding has led to theories that the pyramid might contain a network of hidden tunnels, possibly used for ceremonial purposes or as escape routes. While these theories remain speculative, they highlight the enduring mystery of the pyramid's design and the ingenuity of its builders. Despite these technological breakthroughs, the Great Pyramid continues to guard its secrets closely. Each scan and excavation brings us closer to understanding its hidden chambers, yet the pyramid's true purpose and the full extent of its internal structure remain elusive. As we uncover more clues, we're reminded of the brilliance of the ancient Egyptians and the timeless fascination their creations hold for us. Next, we'll turn our attention to another ancient marvel, the Nazca Lines, and the new discoveries that are shedding light on their enigmatic origins. What secrets do these massive geoglyphs hold, and what do they reveal about the people who created them? Let's continue our exploration of the ancient world's greatest mysteries. Now turning to the vast desert plains of Peru, we continue our exploration of the Nazca Lines, where recent discoveries have added new layers of intrigue to these ancient geoglyphs. Stretching across hundreds of square kilometers, these massive designs etched into the earth have puzzled researchers for decades. But with the help of modern technology, including drones and satellite imaging, archaeologists have uncovered previously unknown geoglyphs, offering fresh insights into the people who created them and the purpose behind these enigmatic works. One of the most exciting recent discoveries is a series of smaller geoglyphs depicting humanoid figures, animals, and intricate geometric patterns. These newly identified designs, some of which are only a few meters wide, suggest that the Nazca people may have created a much more extensive network of geoglyphs than previously thought. Unlike the larger, more famous figures visible from the air, these smaller designs were likely intended for closer viewing, possibly for ceremonial or ritual purposes. This discovery challenges the long-held assumption that the Nazca Lines were solely meant to be seen from above, raising questions about their role in the daily lives of the Nazca people. Another groundbreaking find is the identification of geoglyphs that appear to align with natural water sources, such as underground aquifers and seasonal rivers. Researchers believe these alignments may have served a practical purpose, helping the Nazca people manage water in an arid environment. This theory suggests that the lines were not just artistic or religious expressions, but also tools for survival, reflecting the ingenuity of a civilization that thrived in one of the world's driest regions. In addition to these discoveries, advanced imaging techniques have revealed that some of the geoglyphs were created using a combination of techniques, including the removal of surface stones and the careful placement of darker rocks to create contrast. This level of craftsmanship highlights the skill and precision of the Nazca people, who worked without the benefit of modern tools or aerial views. The complexity of their designs continues to amaze researchers, offering a glimpse into the sophistication of this ancient culture. As we uncover more about the Nazca Lines, one thing becomes clear: these geoglyphs are far more than simple drawings in the sand. They are a testament to the creativity, resourcefulness, and spiritual depth of the Nazca people. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding their world, yet the full story of the Nazca Lines remains shrouded in mystery. What other secrets lie hidden beneath the desert sands, waiting to be revealed? As we move forward, we'll explore another ancient marvel, the Antikythera Mechanism, and the modern reconstructions that are helping us unlock its secrets. Stay with us as we continue our journey through the unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. Now shifting our focus to the ancient world of Greece, we delve into the fascinating story of the Antikythera Mechanism and the modern efforts to recreate this extraordinary device. Often referred to as the world's first analog computer, the Antikythera Mechanism has captivated historians, scientists, and engineers for over a century. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera in the early 20th century, this intricate device dates back to around 100 BCE. Its complex system of gears and dials suggests a level of technological sophistication that was thought to be impossible for its time. But how did it work and what was its purpose? Modern reconstructions are helping us uncover the answers. In recent years, researchers and engineers have used advanced imaging techniques, such as three-dimensional X-ray scanning, to study the fragile fragments of the original mechanism. These scans have revealed hidden inscriptions and intricate gear arrangements that were previously unreadable due to corrosion and damage. Armed with this new information, teams around the world have attempted to build working replicas of the Antikythera Mechanism. These reconstructions have provided invaluable insights into its design and function, confirming that the device was capable of predicting astronomical events with remarkable accuracy. One of the most striking discoveries from these modern reconstructions is the mechanism's ability to track the movements of the Sun, Moon, and planets. By turning a hand crank, the device could simulate the positions of celestial bodies, predict eclipses, and even account for irregularities in the Moon's orbit. This level of precision suggests that the ancient Greeks had a deep understanding of astronomy and mathematics, far beyond what was previously believed. The mechanism also included a dial that displayed the dates of important athletic events, such as the ancient Olympic Games, highlighting its cultural significance as well as its scientific purpose. But the reconstructions have also raised new questions. For example, how did the ancient Greeks achieve such precision in their gear making without the tools and technology available today? Some researchers believe that the mechanism may have been the work of a single genius or a small group of highly skilled craftsmen, while others suggest that it was part of a larger tradition of mechanical engineering that has since been lost to history. The absence of similar devices from the same period only deepens the mystery, leaving us to wonder why such advanced technology seemingly disappeared for centuries. As we continue to study the Antikythera Mechanism, one thing is certain: this ancient device challenges our understanding of the technological capabilities of the ancient world. It serves as a reminder that history is full of surprises and that the past may hold secrets we have yet to uncover. With each new reconstruction, we come closer to unraveling the mysteries of this remarkable invention, but many questions remain. What other ancient technologies have been lost to time, and what might they reveal about the ingenuity of our ancestors? As we move forward, we'll explore another enduring mystery: the search for the lost city of Atlantis and the underwater explorations that are shedding new light on this legendary civilization. Stay with us as we continue our journey through the unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. Now, as we dive into the depths of the ocean, we turn our attention to the legendary lost city of Atlantis and the modern underwater explorations that have reignited the search for this ancient mystery. For centuries, the story of Atlantis, first described by the Greek philosopher Plato, has captured the imagination of explorers, historians, and dreamers alike. Described as a powerful and advanced civilization that vanished beneath the waves in a single day and night, Atlantis has remained one of history's most tantalizing enigmas. But could there be truth behind the myth? Recent underwater discoveries are bringing new hope to those who believe Atlantis was more than just a tale. In the past few decades, advancements in underwater exploration technology have allowed researchers to investigate areas of the ocean floor that were once inaccessible. Sonar mapping, remotely operated vehicles, and deep-sea submersibles have uncovered intriguing formations and structures in various parts of the world. One of the most compelling areas of interest is the Mediterranean Sea, where some researchers believe Atlantis may have been located. Off the coast of Spain, near the Doñana National Park, underwater surveys have revealed what appear to be the remains of a large, circular structure buried beneath layers of sediment. Could this be the remnants of Atlantis, or is it simply a natural geological formation? The debate continues, but the discovery has sparked renewed excitement in the search. Another hotspot for Atlantis hunters is the Caribbean, particularly around the island of Bimini. Here, divers have discovered a series of underwater stone formations known as the Bimini Road. These rectangular blocks, arranged in a straight line, have led some to speculate that they are part of an ancient harbor or even a road leading to the lost city. While skeptics argue that the formations are natural limestone, others point to their precise alignment and shape as evidence of human craftsmanship. The mystery of the Bimini Road remains unsolved, but it has become a focal point for those searching for Atlantis. In the Aegean Sea, near the island of Santorini, researchers have uncovered evidence of a massive volcanic eruption that occurred around 1600 BC. This catastrophic event, one of the largest in recorded history, is believed to have destroyed the Minoan civilization which thrived on the island. Some theorists suggest that the Minoans could have inspired the legend of Atlantis, with their advanced society and sudden downfall mirroring Plato's account. While Santorini is not Atlantis itself, the parallels between the two stories have fueled speculation that the myth may have been based on real events. Despite these fascinating discoveries, the search for Atlantis remains a challenge. The ocean is vast and much of it remains unexplored. Many of the structures and formations found underwater could have natural explanations, and without definitive proof, the existence of Atlantis remains a mystery. Yet, the allure of finding this lost civilization continues to drive explorers and scientists to push the boundaries of underwater exploration. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding whether Atlantis was a real place or simply a story meant to teach a lesson about the dangers of hubris and the fragility of human achievement. As we continue our journey through the mysteries of the ancient world, we'll next explore the astronomical alignments of Stonehenge and the secrets they may hold about the people who built this iconic monument. Stay with us as we uncover more of history's greatest enigmas. Now shifting our gaze to the windswept plains of England, we turn our attention to the enduring mystery of Stonehenge and its celestial connections. This iconic prehistoric monument, with its towering stones arranged in a circular pattern, has long fascinated archaeologists, historians, and astronomers alike. While its exact purpose remains debated, one of the most compelling theories centers on its alignment with astronomical events, suggesting that Stonehenge may have served as a sophisticated calendar or a site for ancient rituals tied to the heavens. The most striking feature of Stonehenge is its alignment with the summer and winter solstices. During the summer solstice, the rising sun aligns perfectly with the heel stone, casting its rays directly into the center of the monument. Similarly, during the winter solstice, the setting sun aligns with the central axis, creating a dramatic interplay of light and shadow. These precise alignments suggest that the builders of Stonehenge had a deep understanding of the solar cycle, using the monument to mark the changing seasons and perhaps to predict agricultural cycles or ceremonial events. But the astronomical significance of Stonehenge doesn't end with the solstices. Some researchers believe that the monument also aligns with lunar events, particularly the major lunar standstill, which occurs every 18.6 years. During this rare event, the moon reaches its most extreme positions in the sky, and certain stones at Stonehenge appear to align with these lunar movements. This has led to speculation that the monument may have been used to track the moon's cycles, possibly for religious or ritualistic purposes. The arrangement of the stones themselves adds another layer of intrigue. The inner horseshoe of trilithons, consisting of two upright stones supporting a horizontal lintel, is thought to mirror the shape of the rising and setting sun during key astronomical events. Meanwhile, the outer circle of sarsen stones, each weighing several tons, may have served as a symbolic boundary between the earthly and celestial realms. The precision with which these stones were placed suggests that the builders of Stonehenge were not only skilled engineers but also keen observers of the sky. While the astronomical alignments of Stonehenge are undeniable, their exact purpose remains a subject of debate. Some scholars argue that the monument was primarily a place of worship where ancient people gathered to honor the sun, moon, and stars. Others suggest it may have been a site for healing, with the stones believed to possess mystical properties. Still, others propose that Stonehenge was a place of pilgrimage, drawing people from across the region to witness its celestial phenomena. As we continue to unravel the secrets of Stonehenge, one thing is clear. This ancient monument is a testament to the ingenuity and spiritual depth of its builders. Whether it served as a calendar, a temple, or something else entirely, its connection to the heavens continues to inspire awe and wonder. Next, we'll explore the ongoing excavations at the Terracotta Army site and what they reveal about the Qin dynasty. Stay with us as we uncover more of history's greatest mysteries. Now shifting our focus to the heart of ancient China, we delve into the ongoing discoveries surrounding the Terracotta Army, one of the most remarkable archaeological finds of the 20th century. Recent excavations at the site near Xi'an have unveiled new insights into the Qin dynasty, offering a deeper understanding of the empire that unified China over 2,000 years ago. One of the most significant findings from recent digs is the discovery of additional warrior figures, each uniquely crafted with distinct facial features, hairstyles, and armor. These new figures suggest that the Terracotta Army was even more extensive than previously thought, potentially numbering in the tens of thousands. Archaeologists have also uncovered evidence of advanced craftsmanship, including intricate details on the warriors' clothing and weapons, which highlight the sophistication of Qin dynasty artisans. Another groundbreaking discovery is the presence of non-military figures, such as acrobats, musicians, and officials, buried alongside the warriors. These findings suggest that the Terracotta Army was not just a military force but a representation of the entire Qin society, designed to accompany Emperor Qin Shi Huang into the afterlife. The inclusion of these figures provides a more comprehensive picture of the emperor's vision for his eternal rule and the societal structure of his empire. Recent excavations have also revealed new details about the construction techniques used to create the Terracotta Army. Researchers have identified evidence of assembly line production, with different workshops specializing in specific parts of the figures, such as heads, torsos, or limbs. This level of organization and efficiency underscores the administrative prowess of the Qin dynasty and its ability to mobilize vast resources for monumental projects. Perhaps one of the most intriguing discoveries is the presence of pigments on some of the figures, indicating that the Terracotta Army was originally painted in vibrant colors. While much of the paint has faded over time, advanced imaging technology has allowed researchers to reconstruct the original appearance of the warriors, revealing a strikingly colorful and lifelike army. This challenges the common perception of the Terracotta Army as a monochromatic force and highlights the artistic achievements of the Qin dynasty. As excavations continue, archaeologists are also uncovering clues about the broader landscape of the burial complex. Recent findings suggest that the Terracotta Army is just one part of a much larger necropolis, which includes palaces, gardens, and even a network of underground rivers. These discoveries paint a picture of an elaborate and meticulously planned funerary complex, reflecting the emperor's ambition to create a mirror of his earthly empire in the afterlife. The ongoing excavations at the Terracotta Army site not only shed light on the Qin dynasty's technological and artistic achievements, but also provide a window into the beliefs and values of ancient Chinese society. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding the legacy of Emperor Qin Shi Huang and the empire he built. Next, we'll explore the mysteries surrounding the transportation of the Moai statues on Easter Island and the theories that attempt to explain how these massive figures were moved across the island. Stay with us as we continue our journey through the unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. Now turning to the enigmatic Moai statues of Easter Island, we explore the enduring mystery of how these massive stone figures were transported across the island. The moai, carved by the Rapa Nui people between the 13th and 16th centuries, stand as towering symbols of a lost civilization. But the question of how these colossal statues, some weighing up to 80 tons, were moved from the quarries to their final resting places has puzzled researchers for centuries. Recent experiments have shed new light on this ancient engineering feat. One theory, known as the walking method, suggests that the moai were rocked back and forth in a controlled manner, allowing them to walk across the island. This idea was tested using a replica statue, which was successfully moved in this fashion by a small team of people. The experiment demonstrated that the method could be both efficient and practical, aligning with oral traditions that describe the statues walking to their platforms. Another theory proposes that the moai were transported horizontally on wooden sledges or rollers. Researchers have recreated this method, using logs and ropes to move replica statues across uneven terrain. While this approach requires significant manpower and resources, it aligns with evidence of deforestation on the island, which may have been linked to the need for large quantities of wood for transportation. A third hypothesis suggests that the moai were moved using a combination of ropes and a rocking motion, similar to how one might move a refrigerator. This method, tested with smaller replicas, showed that a small group could maneuver a heavy object with relative ease by leveraging balance and momentum. This theory also draws on the island's oral histories, which describe the statues being walked into place. Despite these experiments, the exact method used by the Rapa Nui remains uncertain. Some researchers argue that multiple techniques may have been employed, depending on the size and location of the statues. Others point to the possibility of lost knowledge, suggesting that the Rapa Nui developed sophisticated techniques that have since been forgotten. What is clear is that the transportation of the moai required not only physical strength but also ingenuity and coordination. The Rapa Nui's ability to move these massive statues across miles of rugged terrain speaks to their resourcefulness and determination. As we continue to uncover new evidence and test these theories, we gain a deeper appreciation for the remarkable achievements of this ancient civilization. Next, we'll delve into the Baghdad Battery and the ongoing debate over its purpose, exploring whether this ancient artifact was truly a primitive battery or served another function entirely. Stay with us as we uncover more of the ancient world's unsolved mysteries. Now shifting our focus to the Baghdad Battery, we delve into the intriguing question of its practical applications. Discovered in the 1930s near Baghdad, this ancient artifact consists of a clay jar, a copper cylinder, and an iron rod, leading some to speculate that it may have functioned as a primitive battery. But what could such a device have been used for in the ancient world? One of the most debated theories is that the Baghdad Battery was used for electroplating, a process that involves coating one metal with another using an electric current. Proponents of this idea suggest that the device could have been used to apply a thin layer of gold or silver onto objects, a practice known to have existed in ancient Mesopotamia. Experiments with replicas of the Baghdad Battery have shown that it is capable of producing a small electric current, lending some credibility to this theory. However, skeptics argue that there is no direct evidence linking the Baghdad Battery to electroplating. No electroplated artifacts from the same time period have been found, and the device's design raises questions about its efficiency. The low voltage produced by the battery would have made it impractical for large-scale electroplating, leading some to suggest that its purpose may have been entirely different. Another possibility is that the Baghdad Battery was used for medical purposes. Ancient texts describe the use of electric fish to treat pain, and it's possible that the battery could have been employed in a similar manner. The mild electric shock produced by the device might have been used for therapeutic purposes, though this remains speculative without further evidence. Some researchers have even proposed that the Baghdad Battery was part of a larger, more complex device, possibly used in religious or ceremonial contexts. The exact purpose of the artifact remains a mystery, but its existence challenges our understanding of ancient technology and innovation. As we continue to explore the Baghdad Battery, we are reminded of the ingenuity of ancient civilizations and the many questions that still surround their achievements. Next, we'll turn our attention to the Sphinx's missing nose and the historical accounts that may shed light on this enduring mystery. Stay with us as we uncover more of the ancient world's unsolved enigmas. Now turning to the enigmatic Sphinx of Giza, we explore the historical accounts that may shed light on the mystery of its missing nose. This iconic monument, with the body of a lion and the head of a human, has stood guard over the Giza Plateau for thousands of years, yet the story of how it lost its nose remains a subject of debate and intrigue. One of the most widely circulated theories attributes the damage to Napoleon Bonaparte's troops during their campaign in Egypt in the late 18th century. According to this account, French soldiers used the Sphinx for target practice, causing the nose to break off. However, this theory has been largely discredited by historians, as earlier depictions of the Sphinx, such as sketches from the 17th century, already show the nose missing. This suggests that the damage occurred long before Napoleon's arrival. Another historical account points to the 14th century Arab historian al-Makrizi, who claimed that the Sphinx's nose was deliberately destroyed by a Sufi Muslim named Saim al-Dar. Al-Makrizi wrote that al-Dar was outraged by local farmers making offerings to the Sphinx for a good harvest, viewing it as an act of idolatry. In an attempt to stop this practice, he reportedly vandalized the nose, leading to his execution for defacing the monument. While this story is compelling, there is no concrete evidence to confirm its accuracy. Some scholars suggest that the nose may have been lost due to natural erosion over time. The Sphinx, carved from a single block of limestone, is particularly vulnerable to weathering, especially in its softer layers. Wind, sand, and occasional flooding from the Nile could have gradually worn away the nose, leaving the monument as we see it today. This theory aligns with the fact that other parts of the Sphinx, such as its beard and headdress, have also suffered significant damage over the centuries. Interestingly, ancient Egyptian texts and artwork provide little insight into the Sphinx's original appearance or the circumstances surrounding its nose. This lack of documentation has only deepened the mystery, leaving historians and archaeologists to piece together clues from later accounts and physical evidence. As we delve deeper into the historical accounts of the Sphinx, we are reminded of how much remains unknown about this ancient wonder. The mystery of its missing nose continues to captivate us, offering a glimpse into the challenges of preserving and understanding the past. Next, we'll explore the implications of the Piri Reis map and its surprising depiction of Antarctica, a mystery that challenges our understanding of ancient knowledge. Stay with us as we uncover more of the ancient world's unsolved enigmas. Now shifting our focus to the Piri Reis map, we uncover a mystery that challenges our understanding of ancient exploration and geography. This remarkable map, created in the early 16th century by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis, has sparked intense debate due to its depiction of Antarctica, a continent that was not officially discovered until the 19th century. How could a map from over 500 years ago show a landmass that remained hidden from the modern world for centuries? The map, drawn on gazelle skin, is a compilation of earlier sources, some of which Piri Reis claimed were based on ancient charts. What makes it particularly intriguing is the detailed coastline of Antarctica, shown without its ice cover. This has led some to speculate that the map's creators had access to advanced knowledge, possibly from a lost civilization or ancient seafarers who explored the southernmost reaches of the world. However, mainstream scholars argue that the depiction may simply be a coincidence or a misinterpretation of other landmasses. One theory suggests that the map's accuracy could be attributed to ancient mariners who may have ventured far beyond the known world, charting lands that were later forgotten. Another possibility is that the map reflects a blend of myth and reality, with the so-called Antarctic coastline being a representation of speculative geography rather than actual exploration. The truth remains elusive, as no definitive evidence has been found to confirm how Piri Reis or his sources could have known about Antarctica. Adding to the mystery, modern satellite imagery has revealed striking similarities between the map's depiction of Antarctica and the continent's actual subglacial topography. This has fueled further speculation about the map's origins and the possibility of ancient knowledge that has since been lost to history. Could the Piri Reis map be evidence of a sophisticated understanding of the world that predates our modern era? Or is it simply a fascinating artifact that blends myth, imagination, and fragments of real geography? As we explore the implications of the Piri Reis map, we are reminded of how much we still have to learn about the ancient world and its explorers. This enigmatic document continues to challenge our assumptions and inspire curiosity about the limits of human knowledge. Next, we'll delve into the engineering marvels of the Longyou Caves, another ancient mystery that defies explanation. Stay with us as we journey deeper into the secrets of the past. Now turning to the Longyou Caves, we encounter an ancient marvel that continues to baffle engineers and archaeologists alike. Carved into the sandstone hills of Zhejiang province in China, these massive underground chambers are a testament to the ingenuity and skill of their creators. The caves, discovered in the early 1990s, consist of 36 hand-carved rooms, each featuring intricate patterns, pillars, and drainage systems. What makes them truly remarkable is the precision and scale of their construction, achieved without the use of modern tools or machinery. The engineering techniques used to create the Longyou Caves remain a mystery. The walls are adorned with uniform chisel marks, suggesting a highly organized and methodical approach. The cave's ceilings, some reaching heights of over 90 feet, are supported by massive stone pillars that were left in place during the excavation process. This indicates a deep understanding of structural stability, as the builders had to calculate the exact amount of material to remove while ensuring the caves would not collapse. One of the most puzzling aspects of the Longyou Caves is the sheer volume of rock that was removed. Estimates suggest that over 1 million cubic feet of stone were excavated, yet there is no evidence of where this material was taken or how it was transported. The absence of debris or tools at the site adds another layer of intrigue, leaving researchers to wonder how such a massive project was completed with such precision. Modern attempts to replicate the construction of the Longyou Caves have highlighted the challenges faced by ancient engineers. Even with advanced technology, recreating the cave's intricate designs and structural integrity has proven difficult. The precision of the chisel marks, the uniformity of the patterns, and the overall scale of the project suggest a level of expertise that rivals modern engineering standards. This raises questions about the tools and techniques available to the ancient builders and whether they possessed knowledge that has since been lost. The purpose of the Longyou Caves also remains unclear. Some theories suggest they were used as storage facilities, burial sites, or even ceremonial spaces. However, the lack of artifacts or inscriptions within the caves makes it difficult to confirm their original function. What is certain is that the Longyou Caves stand as a testament to the skill and determination of their creators, offering a glimpse into the advanced engineering capabilities of the ancient world. As we reflect on the mysteries of the Longyou Caves, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of ancient civilizations and the secrets they left behind. Next, we'll explore the latest scientific analyses of the Shroud of Turin, a relic that has sparked debate for centuries. Stay with us as we continue to unravel the enigmas of the past. Now shifting our focus to the Shroud of Turin, we delve into the latest scientific analyses that continue to fuel the debate over its authenticity. This ancient linen cloth, bearing the faint image of a man who appears to have suffered crucifixion, has captivated scholars, scientists, and believers for centuries. While some claim it is the burial shroud of Jesus Christ, others argue it is an elaborate medieval forgery. Recent advancements in technology have brought new insights, yet the mystery remains unresolved. One of the most significant studies conducted on the shroud was the carbon dating analysis performed in the late 1980s. Samples from the cloth were tested by 3 independent laboratories, which concluded that the shroud dated back to the medieval period between the years 1260 and 1390. This finding seemed to settle the debate, suggesting the shroud was a cleverly crafted relic from the Middle Ages. However, critics of the carbon dating results point to potential contamination of the samples, arguing that the tested fibers may have been affected by centuries of handling, fire damage, and repairs. In recent years, researchers have turned to advanced imaging techniques to study the shroud in greater detail. High-resolution photography and 3-dimensional imaging have revealed intricate details about the image on the cloth, including the wounds and bloodstains that align with biblical accounts of crucifixion. Some scientists propose that the image was created through a form of radiation, possibly a burst of energy that left an imprint on the fabric. This theory, while intriguing, remains speculative and has yet to be conclusively proven. Another area of focus has been the analysis of the bloodstains on the shroud. Forensic experts have examined the patterns and composition of the stains, finding evidence that suggests they are consistent with real human blood. However, skeptics argue that the stains could have been artificially applied, pointing to the lack of definitive proof linking the blood to a specific individual or time period. The debate over the bloodstains highlights the challenges of interpreting ancient artifacts with modern scientific tools. The Shroud of Turin also raises questions about the methods used to create such an image. If it is indeed a medieval forgery, the level of artistry and scientific knowledge required to produce it would have been extraordinary for the time. The image is not painted or dyed, but appears to be a surface discoloration of the linen fibers, a phenomenon that modern science has struggled to replicate. This has led some to argue that the shroud's creation defies explanation, adding to its mystique. As the scientific community continues to explore the Shroud of Turin, the debate over its authenticity remains as heated as ever. Each new discovery seems to raise more questions than answers, keeping the shroud at the center of one of history's most enduring mysteries. Next, we'll examine the engineering marvels of the Sacsayhuaman walls, where precision and craftsmanship defy explanation. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of the ancient world. Now shifting our gaze to the towering Sacsayhuaman walls, we uncover the remarkable engineering prowess of the Inca civilization. These massive stone structures, located near Cusco in Peru, are a testament to the ingenuity and skill of their builders. The walls, constructed with enormous limestone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, are fitted together with such precision that not even a piece of paper can slide between them. This level of craftsmanship has baffled modern engineers and archaeologists for centuries. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Sacsayhuaman walls is the method used to transport and position these colossal stones. The Inca did not have access to wheels or iron tools, yet they managed to quarry, move, and place these massive blocks with astonishing accuracy. Some theories suggest that the stones were dragged across wooden rollers or sleds, while others propose that the Inca used a system of ropes, levers, and ramps to maneuver them into place. The exact techniques remain a mystery, but the results speak for themselves. The precision of the stonework is another marvel. The blocks are cut in irregular shapes, yet they fit together like a giant jigsaw puzzle. This technique, known as polygonal masonry, not only provided structural stability but also made the walls resistant to earthquakes. The interlocking design allowed the stones to shift slightly during seismic activity, preventing the walls from collapsing. This advanced understanding of engineering and geology highlights the Incas' deep connection to their environment and their ability to adapt to its challenges. Another fascinating feature of the Sacsayhuaman walls is their alignment with celestial events. The The zigzagging design of the walls is believed to represent the teeth of a puma, a sacred animal in Inca culture. Some researchers suggest that the walls were also used as an astronomical observatory, with certain stones aligning with the sun during solstices and equinoxes. This dual purpose, both practical and spiritual, reflects the Incas' holistic approach to architecture and their reverence for the natural world. Despite centuries of study, many questions about the Sacsayhuaman walls remain unanswered. How did the Inca achieve such precision without modern tools? What tools and techniques did they use to cut and shape the stones? And what was the true purpose of these walls? Were they purely defensive, or did they serve a greater ceremonial or astronomical function? As we continue to explore these ancient marvels, the Sacsayhuaman walls stand as a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the Inca civilization. Next, we'll turn our attention to the copper scroll treasure, where ancient texts hint at hidden riches waiting to be discovered. Stay with us as we unravel more of the ancient world's enduring mysteries. Now shifting our focus to the modern era, the copper scroll treasure continues to captivate treasure hunters and archaeologists alike. This ancient scroll, discovered among the Dead Sea Scrolls in the mid-20th century, stands out for its unique material and cryptic descriptions of hidden riches. Unlike the other scrolls, which are made of parchment or papyrus, the copper scroll is inscribed on metal, suggesting its creators intended it to endure for centuries. The text lists over 60 locations where vast amounts of gold, silver, and precious artifacts are said to be buried. Yet, despite its detailed instructions, the treasure remains elusive, sparking a series of modern quests to uncover its secrets. One of the greatest challenges in locating the copper scroll treasure lies in deciphering its cryptic language. The scroll is written in a form of Hebrew that differs from the other Dead Sea Scrolls, with unusual spellings and vague geographical references. Many of the landmarks mentioned in the text, such as specific valleys, caves, and ruins, have either changed over time or are difficult to identify with certainty. This has led to a wide range of interpretations, with some researchers proposing that the treasure is hidden in the Judean desert, while others believe it could be scattered across the broader region of ancient Israel. Modern technology has played a significant role in the search for the copper scroll treasure. Ground-penetrating radar, satellite imagery, and advanced mapping tools have been employed to survey potential sites. However, the rugged and often inaccessible terrain of the Judean desert poses significant logistical challenges. Excavations are further complicated by the presence of unexploded ordnance from past conflicts, as well as the need to navigate delicate archaeological sites without causing damage. These obstacles have made the search both costly and time-consuming, with many expeditions yielding little more than tantalizing clues. Another intriguing aspect of the copper scroll treasure is the debate over its authenticity. Some scholars argue that the treasure described in the scroll may have been looted or destroyed long ago, while others believe it remains hidden, waiting to be discovered. There is also speculation that the scroll could be a symbolic or religious document rather than a literal treasure map. This uncertainty has only added to the mystery, fueling both academic curiosity and popular fascination. Despite the challenges, the allure of the copper scroll treasure continues to inspire new generations of explorers. Recent efforts have focused on re-examining the scroll's text with fresh perspectives, combining historical research with cutting-edge technology. Some teams have even turned to artificial intelligence to analyze the scroll's language and identify potential patterns or hidden meanings. While the treasure itself remains undiscovered, the search has shed light on the rich history and cultural heritage of the region, offering valuable insights into the ancient world. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the copper scroll, we are reminded of the enduring power of human curiosity and the lengths to which we will go in pursuit of the unknown. Next, we'll explore the Karnak stones, where thousands of ancient standing stones hold secrets of their own. Stay with us as we continue our journey through the unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. Now shifting our gaze to the windswept coast of Brittany, France, we encounter the enigmatic Karnak stones, a sprawling collection of over 3,000 megaliths arranged in rows that stretch across the landscape. These ancient stones, some standing tall while others lie fallen, have puzzled archaeologists and historians for centuries. While their sheer scale and precision are awe-inspiring, the true mystery lies in their purpose. Many believe the Karnak stones were not merely decorative but held deep ritual significance, possibly serving as a sacred site for ceremonies, astronomical observations, or even as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. One of the most compelling theories about the Karnak stones is their alignment with celestial events. Researchers have noted that the rows of stones appear to correspond with the movements of the sun, moon, and stars. For instance, during the summer solstice, the rising sun aligns perfectly with certain rows, casting long shadows that may have held symbolic meaning for the ancient builders. This suggests that the stones could have functioned as a massive astronomical calendar, helping early communities track the seasons, predict celestial phenomena, and plan agricultural activities. The precision required to achieve such alignment speaks to the advanced knowledge and ingenuity of the people who erected these monuments. Beyond their astronomical connections, the Karnak stones are also thought to have played a central role in rituals and spiritual practices. Some scholars propose that the stones were used as a gathering place for ceremonies, perhaps marking significant life events such as births, deaths, or rites of passage. The arrangement of the stones, with their deliberate spacing and alignment, may have created a sacred space where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds were believed to blur. This interpretation is supported by the discovery of burial mounds and other ritualistic structures nearby, which further emphasize the site's spiritual importance. Theories about the stones' ritual significance are further enriched by their connection to ancient myths and legends. Local folklore often associates the Karnak stones with tales of giants, gods, and magical transformations. One popular legend claims that the stones are the petrified remains of a Roman legion turned to stone by the wizard Merlin. While these stories are likely embellishments, they reflect the enduring fascination and reverence that the stones have inspired across generations. Such myths also highlight the cultural and symbolic weight that the Karnak stones carried for the communities that lived among them. Despite the many theories, the true purpose of the Karnak stones remains shrouded in mystery. The lack of written records from the time of their construction means that much of what we know is based on interpretation and speculation. However, the stones' enduring presence and their alignment with celestial events continue to captivate researchers and visitors alike. They stand as a testament to the ingenuity and spiritual depth of ancient societies, inviting us to ponder the rituals and beliefs that once animated this extraordinary site. As we leave the haunting beauty of the Karnak stones behind, we turn our attention to Göbekli Tepe, an ancient temple that challenges our understanding of early human civilization. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this remarkable site and explore its implications for the dawn of human history. Now shifting our focus to the dawn of human history, we arrive at Göbekli Tepe, a site that has fundamentally reshaped our understanding of early civilization. Located in modern-day Turkey, this ancient temple complex predates Stonehenge by thousands of years, dating back to around 9,600 BC. What makes Göbekli Tepe so extraordinary is not just its age, but the fact that it challenges long-held assumptions about the development of human society. Traditionally, it was believed that the advent of agriculture led to the rise of complex societies and monumental architecture. However, Göbekli Tepe turns this narrative on its head, suggesting that organized religion and communal efforts may have come first. The temple itself is a marvel of prehistoric engineering, featuring massive stone pillars arranged in circular formations, many of which are intricately carved with depictions of animals, abstract symbols, and human-like figures. These carvings are not merely decorative, they are thought to hold deep symbolic meaning, possibly representing spiritual beliefs or mythological narratives. The sheer scale of the site, requiring the coordination of hundreds of workers, indicates a level of social organization previously thought impossible for hunter-gatherer societies. This raises the question, did the construction of Göbekli Tepe inspire the transition to agriculture rather than the other way around? One compelling theory is that the need to sustain the large groups of people who gathered at Göbekli Tepe for rituals and ceremonies may have driven the development of farming. The site's location in a region rich in wild grains and animals suggests that early humans could have experimented with cultivating crops and domesticating animals to support the temple's activities. Over time, these practices may have spread, laying the foundation for the agricultural revolution that transformed human society. If true, this would mean that religion and communal gatherings played a pivotal role in shaping the trajectory of human civilization. The implications of Göbekli Tepe extend beyond its immediate historical context. It challenges the linear view of progress, suggesting that human development was far more complex and interconnected than previously thought. The site also highlights the importance of spirituality and collective identity in early societies, offering a glimpse into the minds of our ancestors and their efforts to make sense of the world around them. As we continue to uncover the secrets of Göbekli Tepe, it becomes clear that this ancient temple is not just a relic of the past but a key to understanding the origins of human culture. With this profound insight into the roots of civilization, we now turn our attention to the ongoing search for treasure on Oak Island, where centuries of excavation have yet to reveal the truth behind one of history's most enduring legends. Now, as we venture into the next chapter of our exploration, we find ourselves drawn to the enigmatic Oak Island, a place where centuries of intrigue and speculation have yet to yield their ultimate secret. Recent excavations on this small island off the coast of Nova Scotia have reignited the age-old quest for the legendary treasure said to be buried deep within its soil. The Oak Island Money Pit, as it is famously known, has captivated treasure hunters, historians, and adventurers alike for over 200 years, and the latest efforts to uncover its mysteries are no less ambitious. In recent years, advanced technology has played a pivotal role in the search. Ground-penetrating radar, sonar imaging, and other cutting-edge tools have been employed to map the island's subterranean structures with unprecedented precision. These efforts have revealed a complex network of tunnels, shafts, and chambers, some of which appear to be man-made. One of the most intriguing discoveries is the so-called Nolan's Cross, a series of large boulders arranged in a cross-like pattern, which some believe points to the location of the treasure. While these findings have fueled excitement, they have also deepened the mystery, as no definitive evidence of the treasure has yet been uncovered. Theories about what lies hidden in the money pit continue to abound. Some speculate that it contains pirate loot, perhaps from the infamous Captain Kidd, while others suggest it could be the resting place of the lost treasures of the Knights Templar. There are even those who believe it might hold religious artifacts such as the Ark of the Covenant or the Holy Grail. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the allure of these possibilities keeps the search alive, drawing new generations of treasure hunters to the island. One of the most significant recent developments has been the involvement of the Lagina brothers, whose efforts have been documented in the popular television series The Curse of Oak Island. Their excavations have uncovered a variety of artifacts, from ancient coins to pieces of parchment, each adding a new layer to the island's story. Yet, the ultimate prize remains elusive, and the brothers, like those before them, continue to grapple with the island's many riddles. As the search for the Oak Island treasure presses on, it serves as a reminder of humanity's enduring fascination with the unknown. Whether the money pit holds untold riches or simply the echoes of a bygone era, its story is a testament to the power of mystery and the lengths to which we will go in pursuit of answers. With each new excavation, we inch closer to uncovering the truth, but for now, Oak Island keeps its secrets well guarded, leaving us to wonder what lies beneath its surface. And with that, we turn our attention to the plain of jars, where thousands of ancient stone vessels scattered across the Laotian landscape hold their own enigmatic tales. Now, as we shift our gaze to the enigmatic plain of jars, we find ourselves stepping into a landscape where ancient mysteries are etched into the very earth. This sprawling site in Laos, dotted with thousands of massive stone jars, has long puzzled archaeologists and historians alike. Recent excavations have brought new insights to light, shedding fresh perspectives on these ancient relics and the civilization that created them. One of the most significant discoveries in recent years has been the identification of previously unknown jar sites, expanding the known boundaries of this archaeological wonder. Using advanced mapping technologies, researchers have uncovered clusters of jars hidden beneath dense vegetation, some of which are believed to date back as far as 2,000 years. These findings suggest that the plain of jars was far more extensive than previously thought, hinting at a complex and widespread cultural practice. The purpose of these jars remains a subject of debate, but recent excavations have provided intriguing clues. Archaeologists have uncovered human remains, pottery fragments, and ceremonial artifacts buried near the jars, supporting the theory that they were used in ancient burial rituals. Some researchers believe the jars served as urns for cremated remains, while others suggest they may have been used to store food or water for the deceased in the afterlife. The discovery of iron tools and decorative items nearby has also sparked theories about the jars being part of a larger funerary tradition, possibly linked to the Iron Age cultures of Southeast Asia. Another groundbreaking development has been the use of ground-penetrating radar to explore the subsurface around the jars. This technology has revealed intricate networks of underground chambers and pathways, suggesting that the jars were part of a larger, interconnected ceremonial complex. These findings have deepened the mystery of the plain of jars, raising questions about the social and spiritual practices of the people who created them. Despite these advances, the plain of jars continues to guard its secrets. The ongoing threat of unexploded ordnance from past conflicts has made excavation efforts challenging, limiting the scope of research. However, international collaborations and improved safety measures have allowed archaeologists to make steady progress, uncovering new layers of this ancient enigma with each passing year. As we piece together the story of the plain of jars, we are reminded of the enduring allure of the unknown. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding the lives and beliefs of those who shaped this mysterious landscape, yet the full picture remains tantalizingly out of reach. With every jar unearthed and every artifact analyzed, we inch closer to unraveling the secrets of this ancient world. But for now, the plain of jars remains a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and the mysteries that still lie waiting to be uncovered. And with that, we turn our attention to the final mystery in our journey, where the legendary hanging gardens of Babylon beckon us with their own elusive tale. Now, as we step into the realm of one of the most legendary wonders of the ancient world, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, we find ourselves grappling with a mystery that has captivated imaginations for centuries. Described as a lush, terraced paradise rising above the desert, the gardens are said to have been built by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his queen, who longed for the green hills of her homeland. Yet, despite their fame, the very existence of the Hanging Gardens remains shrouded in uncertainty, with historians and archaeologists divided over whether they were real or merely a product of ancient myth. The primary challenge in uncovering the truth lies in the scarcity of direct historical evidence. While ancient texts such as those written by Greek historians like Strabo and Diodorus Siculus provide vivid descriptions of the gardens, no Babylonian records have been found that mention their construction. This absence has led some scholars to question whether the gardens were a real place or a romanticized tale passed down through generations. However, others argue that the lack of records could simply be due to the passage of time and the loss of ancient documents. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes from the writings of Berossus, a Babylonian priest and historian who lived in the 3rd century before the Common Era. His accounts, though preserved only in fragments by later writers, describe the gardens as a marvel of engineering, with an intricate irrigation system that brought water from the Euphrates River to sustain the plants. This detail aligns with the advanced hydraulic knowledge of the Babylonians, who were renowned for their ability to manipulate water in arid environments. Could this be a clue that the gardens were indeed real? Archaeological excavations in the ancient city of Babylon have also yielded intriguing findings. While no definitive remains of the gardens have been uncovered, researchers have identified structures that could have supported such a monumental project. For instance, the discovery of a massive vaulted building with thick walls and a complex network of chambers has led some to speculate that it might have been part of the garden's foundation. Additionally, traces of an advanced water lifting system, including a screw-like device, have been found, further fueling the possibility that the gardens were not just a figment of imagination. Despite these tantalizing clues, the mystery persists. Some historians propose that the gardens may have been located not in Babylon but in the Assyrian city of Nineveh, where King Sennacherib is known to have built elaborate gardens with similar features. This theory is supported by ancient reliefs depicting lush, terraced gardens and inscriptions describing advanced irrigation techniques. Could it be that the Hanging Gardens were misattributed to Babylon over time? As we sift through the fragments of history, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon continue to elude us, their existence hovering between fact and legend. Whether they were a real marvel of ancient engineering or a symbolic representation of human ingenuity and desire, their story reminds us of the power of imagination and the enduring allure of the unknown. And with that, we conclude our journey through 50 of the most baffling mysteries of the ancient world, each one a testament to the boundless curiosity that drives us to uncover the secrets of our past. As we bring our journey through the 50 mysteries of the ancient world to a close, it's impossible not to marvel at the sheer depth of human curiosity and the unyielding desire to uncover the secrets of our past. From the towering pyramids of Giza to the enigmatic Voynich Manuscript, each mystery we've explored offers a glimpse into the ingenuity, creativity, and sometimes the inexplicable nature of ancient civilizations. These puzzles, whether solved or still shrouded in uncertainty, remind us that history is not just a record of what we know, but also a testament to what we have yet to discover. The allure of these mysteries lies not only in their complexity, but also in the stories they tell, stories of ambition, innovation, and the human spirit's relentless pursuit of knowledge. They challenge us to question, to imagine, and to keep searching for answers even when the path is unclear. And while some of these enigmas may never be fully resolved, the journey of exploration itself is what keeps us captivated. Now we turn to you. Which of these 50 mysteries captured your imagination the most? Was it the haunting disappearance of the Roanoke colony, the intricate gears of the Antikythera Mechanism, or the towering Moai statues of Easter Island? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and theories. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the ancient world, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more fascinating explorations of history's greatest enigmas. Together, let's keep unraveling the mysteries of our past, one discovery at a time.